like him, like after maybe 1 hour if he joins. But like right now, like
We're live,
I
guys.
oh,
We're live.
my bad. I apologize.
Axel Mock for reviews, and why don't you guys introduce yourselves?
I'm Hawkeye Anime. Some of you know me for theories and crap, but I'm starting to do reviews now. And yeah.
Go. Go ahead, kid fanboy124.
Hey everybody, TheLegendmac here, and wait, let me just okay. Hello everybody, TheLegendmac here, and I'm just an anime and manga reviewer, and I'm happy to be on this stream with this amazing cast, and let's talk about that Skypiea greatness, that Chopper vs. Godatsu greatness.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? King Recon here. The chapter NL comes back, it's gonna be chapter of the year, and I'd like to thank everybody here, and I'd like to thank just Oda, bro, because without him none of this would be possible.
Preach.
What's going on, everybody? Northside Z there, retired live reaction, bro. I'm here to talk about this Skypiea greatness, man. Yo, just know whenever Crocodile comes back, yo, it's alright, man.
Next chapter.
He's gonna be rocking that nice sundress.
Yeah, and it's gonna show he's a female.
Alright, let's start things off with Jaya.
Blackbeard! Yes!
Blackbeard.
Yo. That's probably my favorite speech in the series, the one that it gave Luffy, and I really liked Jaya just because it was post Alabasta, so of course the hype was definitely there. But I just like the adventure aspect that Oda really gave out during Jaya. I really liked looking at all the places. I thought the scene where right before the speech happened with Zoro and Luffy showing that they don't need to fight in order to be men. That's one of my favorite scenes. I love that scene.
Shout out to Shanks.
Yeah, shout out to Shanks. Like, Jaya was nice, man. I really liked it. The whole dreams aspect. That's why I love One Piece. So Jaya, I always really liked it.
Yeah. I still have a lot of questions about when Blackbeard came up. The whole part where he's not one person.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I think that goes along with the theory about him having multiple souls, and that's why he can have multiple devil fruits, like 3.
Yeah, like when I first saw that, I was thinking, like, I thought that he was talking about like the crew, because the crew was maybe behind them, but like no one else can tell, like because of the 3 other members. But now, after Marineford and like those events, I was thinking, it has to be something else, something crazy, Marshall DT, just Z ha 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 ha.
For real, dude, I'm trying to tell you. Best villain alert.
He's got 3 of everything. Like it's obvious at this point now. Like something's up.
I'm really excited to find out what it is, though, man.
I know.
You guys think he has the common theory is Cerberus fruit? It was his first fruit.
I'm not gonna lie. I like that Cerberus thing, Is it like? I know it's a little obvious, like it's the one that seems the most obvious, but like for some reason that theory grabs to me, that he has the first fruit he ate was the mythical zone.
Oh, thank God, somebody agrees with me.
The craziest one I've come across, man, was the Chimera one. That he's like a Chimera, like he's like half human, half
Meru?
He's clearly watch out. He's like composed of like these multiple beings, and that kind of coincides with Marco said Marineford. Like you guys should know this already. Like this dude's not normal.
Yo, that's actually a beast. If it gets Blackbeard hype, I'm all for it. No, but like another thing that I really liked about Jaya was how Oda chose to get them up to Skypiea with a knock-up stream. I thought that was really cool.
Oh yeah.
Like I still like that concept to this day.
Them thrills.
We talking about how the get destroyed.
Yeah.
That was
Yo, my dude Blackbeard was on 4 logs following him. 4 logs, not even a full ship.
The man was showing the bounty posters, like, I'm not gonna lie, that day, Sanji took an L that day.
Oh my God.
Yo. That
Like,
was funny.
Like, the only people to be in a bounty poster was Usopp, Luffy, and Zoro at that time,
Dude, did any of you like have, because I know I sure didn't. Whenever I got hit with a Mont Blanc Norland flashback, I was really surprised. So when we hit with the original Norland, I was like, whoa! So I really liked the whole concept and the character. So whenever I got hit with the Norland flashback in Skypiea, I thought everything connected wonderfully, especially with the end. Whenever with the golden ball hitting and everything. It was,
Yeah.
I just liked everything, man.
Like finding out the truth, like Nolan, man, this man never lied, yo. Like the way he went out in Mahalai, it was like it hurt him. Mahalai, I got a little emotional. I couldn't, I had to take a break from watching One Piece for a minute,
I wiped my tears while the ending was playing. You feel me? Like,
Hey,
it was at a point in time
symbolic.
I couldn't stop watching. I just kept my head in the next thing.
But yo, that's the first. Jaya is the first appearance of the 10th crew member.
Hey, watch out, bro! I just noticed. I wanted to bring up Bellamy, but I knew you were gonna say something like that, so I didn't.
I was waiting in silence. I was like,
That punch was so epic, bro.
Yo, when you guys were talking about Nolan, I was just thinking about all the feats this dude had, like throughout the flashback, man. Like people overlook how strong this guy actually was, yo.
Yeah.
Like this dude fought a Sea King underwater nonchalantly. Freaking
Sea King.
wasn't he in like between like craters in the ground? Yo, and came out A-OK afterwards. Yeah, this dude's crazy, man. That's one of the main reasons I love Skypiea as a whole, yo. Just because that man Nolan himself, man.
like like
most definitely.
and like you remember how Sanji was like, yo, that's when we find out that Sanji was from the North Blue, right?
Yes.
And he was told stories about Nolan, so like there's more to that's like a sign. There's more to Sanji from that quote that he said, or that for him saying that. Mont Blanc Nolan. Greatness.
How do you guys like the theory that Nolan is Usopp's ancestor?
I'll take it. It's Usopp. I'll definitely take it. That'd be hype, no lie. I sure want it. Usopp.
Are we talking about Mont Blanc D Usopp?
Yeah, if Usopp has that, you're like, man, the guy has his father, Yasop, part of the Yonko, and now this, yo. It's not fair, yo.
He was born to be a legend.
Yo, he's trying to surpass Luffy, as greatest relatives.
Bro, I'm telling you, next bounty, Usopp's gonna have 500 mil. Watch.
Yo, what if they offer him to be a Shichibukai, man?
He's gonna have to fight the 7th. The 7th.
7th.
AKA Naruto, but nah, besides that.
Hey.
Ooh, it wasn't in Jaya the first time we actually got to see if I'm not mistaken, it was Luffy, Kuma. We got to see Mihawk again. I think that was the first time we saw Son Goku, if I'm not mistaken, at that meeting. And then that's the first time we saw Lafitte.
Oh yeah, that's when he told them to accept Blackbeard, and later they did, right?
Yep.
Yeah, he made an ultimatum. It wasn't even like he wasn't even asking.
Yo, that was hype. He was by the window. He was.
Yeah, you wouldn't know that Doflamingo and Mihawk would have just took him out like nothing. So don't even.
Yeah. Legit. Doflamingo. Looking back at it now, yo, that punch was pretty crazy. Whenever Luffy hit Bellamy, yo, because I mean, there's always those punches that are just feel good moments, but that one was just that one had that umph.
Yeah, that emotion too.
Yo, and like when his crew members found out, like, yo, this guy has 100 million bounty. Who'd you fucked with, man?
He tried to stop him. It was too late.
He started running, yo. He's like, yo, Bellamy, look what he with his vice captain. Even his vice captain is more than you.
Yo, I felt so bad because Doflamingo treated him like meat afterwards. Like he didn't give a shit about him.
Yo,
I thought he killed him at first. When I was watching, I was like, yo, I thought he murdered him.
Yeah, like this Doflamingo is a savage, man. Like how could you? He's like the man was sitting there like you're playing with them. You're like, how could you lose? You garbage, you trash, man. You ain't deserve to be on my crew. But like in 2 years, I'll try to use you for my advantage. Waste a couple chapters.
Again, and then shit on him again.
And then shit on him again. Dopey, man. I still like how Odo had his personality planned out from there. That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, like damn, it's like Doflamingo. He was I think he was like he was longest something like Chuba got to be introduced, but like not know his Del Fruit or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Because like no one knew the name of his Del Fruit until like Dressrosa, I think, or I'm not sure.
Yeah,
like we all assumed like a bunch of different things, but when it finally was revealed it was the Ito, we're like, oh okay.
See, that was kind of obvious but unexpected at the same time. I'm thinking he's like using some manipulation thing, but then like I don't even know. It was weird. It's just funny because he was floating over Orz's head and just took off his leg like nothing. That was
oh my gosh. Like Doflamingo's like a straight savage during Marineford. The man was pulling out crazy stuff.
He's laughing at Whitebeard as he destroys everything. He holds Diamond Jozo and starts talking to Crocodile like nothing. Like, come on, man.
And best speech in Marineford? I'm actually no Whitebeard. What am I saying? I apologize.
Nah, I love Dopey's too, man.
Dopey's closer.
Yeah.
But Whitebeard got me like Whitebeard.
No,
like,
it was the music. I just recently for the first time was able to watch those scenes in the anime because whenever I read Marineford before I watched it. Mm-hmm. So whenever I actually watched that scene, Whitebeard's speech is in the anime with that music.
Oh what? Man, so insane. Good. I was crying. I was like, dude, I don't even care about Ace at this point. Like, goddamn Whitebeard.
Yeah,
exactly.
I know, that hurt me. Like I didn't get spoiled for Ace, but like for some reason, Whitebeard's death, man, it hurt me more than it hurt Ace when Ace died. I was like Ace hit me too, but like because of Luffy and all that. But like when Whitebeard died, man, One Piece does exist. And the man had no marks on his back, and he was standing. Oh my gosh! Like people were wondering if he was still alive.
Marineford had some of the best double page spreads I've ever seen, especially that one. That one was GOAT.
Oh my god. I think we got too into Marineford, we gotta get back to Skypiea.
Yeah. I think Dopsy pulled it too far.
Are we able to talk about Skypiea?
Going to Skypiea, what do you guys think about the priest? And the whole rule?
Oh,
well, I mean, he got pretty messed up,
Like, I like the concept of the priest themselves. I don't know, man. I personally didn't like it that much. Maybe like one or two. But
come on, man.
I just wanted to get to NL, bro, because NL was my main. That's all I wanted, bro. The entire arc. I was like, let me get to NL.
How are you gonna disrespect Satori? The man was bouncing around everywhere, man. Come on, you gotta respect that. You're thinking of Luffy, Sanji, and Usopp.
Satori. Oh my god.
Yeah, didn't he have like two little brothers?
Oh yeah, like Katori or something like Minori or Pasori, Zori. I don't know what the hell their name was.
Destroyed in one fell swoop.
Oh, they got dusted, yo.
Dude, they should have paired them differently. Like if Zoro went up against that balloon guy, he could have popped him, but like they always have to flip the roles around.
Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty funny. You were gonna popped. The priests, man. No lie, at first introduction, I was pretty hyped for them. I was like, yo, let's do some beast. The priests.
It's like the executives of Enel.
Basically.
More fodder. I think they're strong.
And like this is the last time where we see we haven't seen a Robin fight since Skypiea. The 1-on-1 fight.
Well, I mean the arcs repeating themselves, so.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, damn, it's been a long time then. Does that mean that the next one we'll see will be in Emerald City?
Yabba. Oh. That foreshadowing. That's the thing, like Skypiea brought so much things to Priest, yo. We have Isis, the introduction of Haki, or Observation Haki, I think.
Mantra.
Yo, I thought that was so beast, dude. The
I
first
know.
time I heard it.
I would just say it to myself when no one's around.
Mantra. No lie, I used to do that with Gear Second. Like I would just be like randomly like out of nowhere, I'd be like Gear Second.
1 million volley, just like zap somebody.
1 million Voltovari.
Yo,
Yo,
that's
NL
like
had some beast attacks.
Dude, he's so strong, but he's so like I don't know, not uncoordinated. He's just not used to fighting.
like
Yeah.
the thing was like if I didn't know about like I knew like I know about like rubbers being with the lightning rubber thing, but like at that time I was so into Skypiea like watching it. I didn't even think about that. I was like,
I didn't think about it either, bro.
Luffy too, man.
You're not alone.
It's like,
You're not alone, dude. I didn't even think about
I'm
it
like-
until like the moment Nami was like thinking about it. I was like,
yeah,
oh.
and that's what made that epic scene greatness right there. When and I was, he kept on shooting him with the lightning.
Yo, he's like,
He
yo, I
kept on
thought
upping it up.
Yeah. Dude, like he would always, he didn't really care about like the rubber or like anything else. So no homo. That was weird. Never again. God damn it. Because like even they were saying like Anel's physical strength alone was amazing, and the fact that his devil fruit was so OP that he just kind of ignored everything else.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. Like arguably he can like he can like even if he went to the Blue Sea right now like if he didn't like gain any hockey or observation like he still can dust a lot of people that are like really strong.
yeah, bro. Most definitely.
Yeah.
Yo, dude. If what's that called though?
There's two of you.
And Anel goes onto the Blue Sea, bro, and he gets hockey, man. Telling you,
Yeah.
watch out for my boy.
It's gonna be a problem for a lot of people. Yo.
Watch out for my boy.
Yo, because his observation hockey plus the devil fruit was already crazy. Like the man was hearing everything in the vicinity of that island, yo. Godfall. What was the island called? The Godfall or was it?
Gunful.
Or Godfall, yeah.
Gunful. This man looked legit like a god, though. I was stressed.
Dude, he just
Man,
like
Slim
brought
Shady.
down lightning on everybody. Like the whole island was just gone. Like damn, that was emotional.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
The scene when Cronus' father got wrecked.
Oh my god.
Oh my
I thought he
god.
died, bro.
I did too.
I thought he was dead.
Yo, that I'm not gonna lie, that's more BS than Pell. Because at least Pell was like known as the strongest fighter in like in Alabasta, but Connors' dad, really?
Yo, Mac, bro, no lie. You know how we were talking about earlier, your favorite quote of Marineford? My favorite quote of Skypiea is when NL was revived. He revived his own heart after after he got wrecked by Wiper, and he was like, yo, that was one of the most beast quotes I've ever heard, bro. This man was like, people don't fear God. God itself is fear. I was like, yo, hold on.
Does that make him immortal? Because didn't he get hit with like Sea Prism Stone attack? So like, how is he able to still do that? Like,
Oh
I
my
don't get it.
Like,
Too much for the series, bro.
Yeah, I know. I guess he wasn't.
NL has to go to the JoJo verse.
the man is like, yo, like, I don't know, like,
The only thing I can see, like, the devil fruit has to have a mind of its own. Yo. Even though technically they are souls, or that's what Jabra said in his lobby.
Jabra.
But that's a great question. Like, how did he come back up to life if he's dead? The devil fruit had to have a will of its own, if that's the case, you know?
I guess that could be leading to teach.
yeah, 'cause, like,
Yeah,
That just tells us how scary the devil fruits actually are.
for real.
like, this man, like,
Roger's still alive. No, I was kidding.
if any other supernova was on Skypiea
Might
at
be
that
kidding.
time,
I think you're lying.
Abe just might be. So,
if any other supernovas on Skypiea at that time, they would not make it. That would be the end of them.
hold on now, bro. Well, yeah, you're right. Well, because the thing is, like, it's hard, yo, with the supernovas, because...
Okay, there's maybe some like yeah, like the most like strongest one.
Hold on. No lie, man. I can probably see Hawkins with his voodoo, because this dude has like 9 lives, and depending on, because I know in some series like Iron conducts lightning, so maybe Kid, maybe.
Yeah.
Yo, that'd be hype.
And maybe Law too, because Law's a pretty smart dude, and his devil fruit, like he can.
Oh,
he
Law
can
was. Well, I'm a Law fanboy, but Law would destroy it now, bro.
But
The
what
only
is a new hockey
how
though?
Paul has an NL is striking the heart.
The thing is, I'm like,
It's
like yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm going back to my original thing. I think I know would dust every single one of them. For some,
No,
maybe like maybe
most
kid,
definitely.
maybe yeah, like maybe Hawkins. Yeah, but
Yo,
like
like
think
Hawkins,
about
like
it now,
he's
man.
underrated, yo. Like no lie, man.
Yeah, but like Hawkins.
Hawkins. Yeah, that man has a beast name, bro. Basil Hawkins.
But dude, he got wrecked by Kizaru. Kizaru was just shooting him like 20 times, killed his lives all instantly. Like, Anel could do the same shit with his lightning. Boom, boom, done.
Yo, speaking of that, I just ordered the new the season 7 Voyage 1 with Sabaody. I can't wait to rewatch that scene.
Yo, did you guys hear Kizaru's voice?
Yeah,
Oh, moshi.
I can't get over the like. Don't get me wrong, the English is doing as best as it possibly could, but the thing about Japanese is the "Alright ne, alright kasa."
They have the accents better.
Oh,
Dude, he rides in on a cannonball. Yo, the first time I saw him, he rides in on a cannonball to Sabadi and blows his place up. Like, damn, this guy is like a freak.
Because I had one of the best entries he read about that. That was beast.
The man took on like 5 supernovas at once, just joking around with them. Oh, you guys are all monsters.
You know what else is a huge monster throughout Skypiea?
Mhm.
Who?
Whisper or Wiper.
Yeah, Wiper. Oh my
yeah.
gosh.
Wiper was hype, man.
Yo,
How many did he take by the end of the arc? Was it 3? 3 of those reject dials? Did he hit?
Oh,
Yeah, he survived all 3. He's only supposed to be able to do 1.
Yo, he's real, man.
oh my gosh.
Yeah, but I think everyone survived on the island though for plot purposes.
Yeah, because everybody's getting zapped for like in the braid, dude. This man hit gunfall in the ear.
That's
Inside
why
of
you
his
close to
ear.
the kid, man, and you ain't dead. Yo, come on, bro.
Yo, that's some next level stuff. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, but you know, what ignore those facts, you know.
He hit Robin dead on with what I think it was the dragon, wasn't it? I think it was the dragon.
Body.
It was like 10 million volts or something to her face. Like,
But yo, like I'm saying right now, yo, with Wiper, like, remember him? He was fighting Luffy, man. Yo, him and Luffy were like dead even when they're fighting. And Wiper looked like he had even an advantage against Luffy. I was like Wiper was really strong. Like a lot of people don't talk about it, but like, the man is underrated.
Yeah, Wiper was beast. I liked him as a character overall.
Damn.
But yeah, man, getting into the greatness, that was that flashback. That was the one thing that caught me off guard the most. Honestly, without that flashback, because I love Skypiea, but without that flashback, would not be in my top 3. Like, yo, that flashback made it top 3, man. Like, I love that flashback so much.
Dude, that's what they call that brothership, you know? Kagura, Nolan, that greatness.
Greatness, man. The entire thing, just like you were saying earlier, like, damn, they weren't lying, bro. My boy wasn't lying. Kagura! John said, "No, don't talk trash about the Novas." Fuck Novas. The Novas.
Novas are garbage, man. I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
hey, you call on Luffy, Zoro, and all them trash, but like they defeated a flamingo. Like, you know how hard it is to do that?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the executives weren't as impressive as everyone hoped.
That's true. Yeah, I know they were fodder, but like Dolphy was on another level. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but I said a flamingo, not Dolphamingo.
Yeah, I was about to point that out. Yeah, I was gonna say something. I did catch on to that. I thought you said Doflamingo.
Bro, that's from that cover page earlier. God.
Is Corson in the building, yo? I hear. It went straight silent right now. Corson was that hack stealth fruit. But Skypiea, let me just
It's hard to talk about it because like it's all about Anel, so it's like damn.
Yeah, like oh my gosh, like and Anel, yo, he wanted that fairy birth, you know? Nami switched real quick, yo. She's like, yo, F this, yo. Let me join Anel for a bit, yo. She's a smart one. But I know we gotta talk about that Sanji greatness.
Oh God. He's like, I'm gonna save you, and he turns to toast.
But it was badass, yo. When he had the cigarette, man, and this guy, oh my gosh, yo. Like, yo, Usopp, even though like they took an L in the beginning from an L in the beginning, yo, but they came back, yo. They came back fighting, yo. I gotta respect that, yo.
Yeah. Yeah, the one thing that got me too was earlier before that when that one guy was trying to stab Enel and he's just sitting there and he's like, well, it's not effective, and then he zaps him and like kills like 10 other people like a mile away. I was like, damn, this guy's just murdering everybody on the island.
Yeah, like, oh my gosh, this guy, like, yeah, I think
While eating an apple.
like. And now, man, and now greatness. We can all be like, damn, the man was straight.
Shout out to the Going Mary's Club Otterman.
Oh, you know, you gotta bring out that, you know, the Going Mary stand. I don't even watch JoJo, but yo, I'm gonna go with that, yo.
Stand. Hey, watch out.
The Going Mary with strength.
What do you guys think about Rouge? Do you think it's like a Skypiea point two?
Yeah, I had a theory on Rouge. Remember how Anel said they said Anel destroyed his the island he was from, Burka?
Wait, that's where Roach is from?
That's what I assumed because they said he had like the same like wing style or something like that as them.
Rouge's island has not been confirmed yet, so we don't know for sure.
It's not been confirmed, but like the way he's dressed and like his wing. I assumed that. So if I was thinking if he was from Burka, man, like yo, there gotta be some next level flashback to the Rouge and Anel, yo, because Anel destroyed that island, yo, pretty much ended it. So like, and he brought up the guys that he trusted, like a Rouge. Why wouldn't he? So I don't know, man. Like I don't know what happened with the island, you know.
I saw a theory that Rouge was Yama's brother.
Oh.
It could be. I'm not ruling out any possibilities at this point.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I'm more of a fan that Aruja is not an ally with Anel, but more of an enemy from Anel, like dislikes Anel. But
yeah, because he was like, he ruled over his people and kind of like decimated them. So
yeah, like I want to like, and I was thinking, remember how we went to the Lightning Island and he wasn't smiling? Like it's the only time when Anel's Aruj is not smiling.
Oh,
And then
yeah,
like,
I know.
and in the last chapter, he was all injured and like he was healing his wounds. And his dog food has something to do with karma. So like he said, I did a karma attack. So I was thinking maybe he was like on those 2 years he was on that island taking on that lightning, yo, getting ready for Anel, you know, trying to be immune to him or some sort or something like that.
That'd be sick.
Yeah, that would be sick if he was doing that. I'm not gonna lie.
You know, it's all about the NL greatness, though, man. Mamaraka.
I actually enjoy the theory that Rouge will act as Hermes and Enel will act as Zeus to fight Kaido. Right, like that. There's a Greek story where the 1,000-headed beast beat Zeus. Hermes freed Zeus to fight, and Zeus went back to one.
Oh, that's interesting.
That's pretty sick, actually. I would
People
love
are
to see
saying
that.
that Kaido beat Zeus, or well, Enel, and Enel's trapped on the island. That's why there's all that lightning. So Rouge would save him.
Damn.
Yo, hey, you kind of just got me hype right there. No lie, bro.
And is that the person that he was talking about that appeared on the island while he's sitting there like all by himself? Like no one could possibly be on the island, and then someone comes up. Like, damn, the hype. If it's a no, I'm gonna cry.
I said in the beginning of the stream, auto chapter of the year.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna lie, like Aruj, like a lot of people like. Funny thing is, like Bonnie, Aruj, and Capone, like those three supernovas. A lot of people like put them on the bottom, like they got nothing. And these guys have probably some like these guys are bringing out some important stuff. Like Capone had like one of the biggest highlights from the chapter 793. And like Arujo and Bonnie, you know they got something big to the story. So like every supernova is like important. Like you can't brush up any of them, you know. So like shout out to Oda, you know. Thank you, Oda. Please give me more.
Dude, he's a genius.
Yo, John.
Can you smell what the John?
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, John. You brought straight fire today.
Bro, you know how
I
tired
was burning from that fire.
You know how tired I am? My arm hurts from throwing that spirit bomb.
Bro, you're on the Nimbus right now. What are you doing?
That's you know how pure heart I am. That's how it works, right?
Yeah, that's how it works. Yeah. Cause I tried it and I fell through it.
I'm more than that Hooters. Hooters. Alright, what we talking about? What are we talking about? I didn't listen to the last 5 minutes because I had to get my computer and stuff.
Oh, we were just talking about that NL greatness, that Skypiea greatness.
You know,
So just jump in.
the theories
Okay,
about the new Skypiea.
It's all about the NL.
Okay. See, when I think of NL, the first character that comes to my mind, it's Oruj.
Yeah, we were talking about it.
Oh, okay. Because
You can continue. I'm just saying that's what we're on right now.
okay. Because Oruj to me, it's like he's like such a mystery, and he's always smiling. Like he's always smiling, and I like that. I like that he's always smiling. I like his devil fruit. At first, I used to hate his devil fruit. I thought it was stupid. But like the more I dwelled into like doing research and stuff like that for theories, like I fell in love with his character, and I want to see like more of him. I think the reason I want to see more of him too is because I kind of like the whole Skypiea arc with the whole adding like the characters with the wings and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like aliens that came down to the Sky Islands.
Bring me the sister.
Now, is Aruj's like devil fruit more than just him changing size? I never really looked into it that much. Like he's always smiling. His bounty's 108, and I heard a theory about like how it connects to different things.
I seen that. I can't remember who did it, but I seen that too.
Well, it's first of all karma based, and if you notice, before he grew all the muscles, he was losing the fight of strength. So like the karma took over.
That's a scruffer. So she doesn't
Oh,
fight.
that's true. But he still got wrecked by a freaking pacifist.
Scruffers,
Come
sure.
on.
Oh yeah, but the pacifistas are tough back then.
Yeah, the pacifistas are actually kind of hard.
It took like the whole
Yeah,
straw.
like didn't it take the whole Straw crew to take down one of the pacifistas.
And they didn't.
They were already
No,
weak.
I think
Though.
they-
I think everyone on the
Yeah.
island was like weak from getting destroyed. So
No, I think they did take down the pacifista and Sabori.
Oh, in the time skip. In the time skip?
No, before time skip, I think they did too.
I
But it
think
took them like
Law
the whole
did-
crew.
Law and Zoro did one too, I think, and then Kuma came and blew
Oh,
the
that's
other one
right.
away.
Yeah, you have to scruffer.
Well, Kid and Law had to work together for one. It took Luffy's entire crew to win, and they were
To take
they
it all
went
out.
out. They exhausted.
Yeah, man, Kid and Law,
Zoro
yo,
used the straw.
it took a joint effort for just both of them, and they barely beat it.
I think it was more
Yeah,
or
well,
less that besides power, just kind of like they're trying to figure out what the hell's going on, more or less, because they knew it wasn't Kuma, so they were being cautious about everything.
Well, Zoro's the first one that made a comment about not being Kuma.
Well,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
'cause he's the only one.
They noticed like 5 minutes in the fight.
And like the notice they didn't have the pads.
No lie, I was going crazy. Whenever a whole bunch of them started showing up, I was like, what the hell's going on?
Yo, best is when Usopp's running away and he's right behind him. He turns around, his eyes like explode, like they get bigger. I love that reaction.
Yo, I cried whenever, because Robin was the last person left, and then, you see her running towards Luffy, and Luffy's running towards her, and she's like, Luffy, help! And I was like, yo.
Oh god.
Yeah, Nami's and Robin hit me like the most when I see them. I'm like, yo, this is over. And then when that final, when the Saboti, when they went up in the sky and have them bubbles, yo, I was like, yo, this is crazy. What's
On
happening,
this
yo?
day, the Straw Hats were completely and utterly annihilated.
Bro, I'm like, yo, what the f-
Yo, I never got a chance to watch that. Like I said before, I was reading it right, and when that chapter ended with Zoro, whenever he got zapped away, I was going insane because at first I didn't even think about it. I was just like, no, it was over because I had no other thought in my mind. I was just like, no, it's over for Zoro. It's over. It's over.
Yeah, I'll want to laugh.
And the next chapter, I actually thought about it. I was like, hold on, that can't be.
No, after rewatching a few times, I came to this realization that I think that might be the order that they complete their goals. The way they were zapped away. Like Zoro's gonna be the world's strongest swimmer first, then and so on. Then Robin's gonna find the real Poneglyph.
Yo.
Fire King last. Yo, there has to be a meaning behind
That's
it.
epic, yo.
Go
Okay,
So,
I can agree with that. I'll be cool with that. With everybody completing their goals before Luffy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like Robin being second last. That makes sense, yo. That's nice.
Alright, bro, I'm about to steal that theory. I'll talk to you guys later. I'm about to make a video.
Wait, watch out.
I actually, I thought you were serious. I was typing. I look over. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I thought it was being serious at first too. Then I thought about it.
Nah.
Hey,
No, but
Boris is asking me in Djibouti, so let's get a little off that and go back to Skypiea.
oh yeah. We got off topic here.
Yo, it's voting greatness, yo.
Yo, you know who are two people that I would love to see again? Wiper. I would like to see Wiper again.
I really want to see Wiper. He's
He was
just as
such
badass
a good
as Zoro.
character. Yeah, he's such a badass character. I think it's between him and then the other person that I want to see is what's her name? I
Isa?
forgot. No, the first one we saw, the very
Conus?
first.
The girl?
Yes. I want to see Conus again because like this bitch had a rocket launcher and she kind of started going ham for a little bit, you know, and I kind of liked that because that was very like weird to see because like you know Oda be giving the women in the show like you know the cold shoulder treatment, so to see Conus kind of go ham with the rocket launcher was kind of cool.
Oh yeah. Post time skip now.
I know,
Like, see
right?
that.
I bet her bounty's pretty big too. Like I'm just kidding.
Hey, I feel you. Double pace.
How would you guys felt if Wiper actually joined? Imagine that.
Wait, what'd you say?
So Wiper, imagine if he joined the crew or something.
Don't play with my
Oh
emotions
my-
like that, man. I was,
Dude.
there's like, no lie, there's at least one character from every arc that I always want. I'm like, why didn't you fucking join? Like to me, she was one of those. Her or Wiper were the ones that I'm like, why didn't you join? You know, and like Vivi, of course, you know, and you have like every arc has those characters that I kind of want them to join.
Yeah.
You have someone with potential. You're like,
Yeah, but I guess whatever. I guess they'll be allies or you know, or not, or never see them again.
Well,
we
what if?
probably will. I mean, we already saw Ganfall's force as Wiper, and they showed certain ones that all got promoted up.
Now, is there something that you guys like? Did you like? Because my favorite thing about Skypiea was the scenery. Like it was beautiful. The way that you know, like we're used to seeing like water and you know like whatever in a normal.
We saw
sea.
trees.
And yeah, so I like that a lot. The way they did that.
Yeah, I love that a lot as well.
I like.
I love the way Oda drew it too.
Yeah.
Really nice.
Yeah, he loved drawing it getting destroyed by lightning. That was fun too.
Oh yeah. Damn right.
Now, do you guys think that Wiper could be the one that's actually going up to Rouge and not Enel? Because like I think that would make a little bit more sense now. But
Wait, what'd you say?
I said, what if the guy approaching on the Sky Island who's approaching Rouge is actually Wiper?
Oh, I thought you said Whitebeard. I'm like, bro.
Yo, yeah, I would like that better than Anel approaching actually. Actually, no, Anel would be sick, but
I don't know.
feel like
I don't know about better than Enel, but I will like that. I will definitely.
No, I mean like you know like Anel. I want Anel to come in, but I want Anel to make like I'm a fan of Anel and Rouge being enemies. I don't want them to be allies. So if Anel comes in there, the only thing I can assume is that they're gonna be allies.
Oh, you
So,
didn't
like-
hear? You didn't hear? Announce the seventh Warlord.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. Slim Shady made it.
The day that I announce the seventh order, I'm gonna be just smashing my head through a concrete wall, yo. The man calls himself God to be working under Marines. I'll slap him, yo, if he did that.
You know the reason I want to see him now, though, because I feel like if he comes back, Luffy should not be the one to fight him. I feel like somebody else should fight him to
Like the
prove.
government.
No. Like one of the Straw Hats to prove their strength. Because we know Luffy's a new man, you know, but there's no challenge there, you know. But if like let's say Zoro versus Enel, I think that'll be a very epic. Because then I'm like, how is Zoro supposed to take him out? You know what I mean?
Hockey, man. He can just be like, slice.
Or
Yeah, but you have to remember.
Versus Kaido.
Oh yeah. Dude, that'll be.
Whoa!
No,
Every
no,
time I even think about that, I get chills in my spine.
Yeah.
Crazy.
See, with Enel, the thing with Enel is his devil fruit is so good, and it's so like you get so many ideas and how you can use it and everything that it makes you think like I want to see this character versus this one, you know?
Yeah, his power is a Logia. It's off the charts. Like every person has a Logia is really powerful, like admirals. So like Enel has so much potential still.
Yeah, he's I think out of Logias, he's probably my second favorite when it comes to the Logias, because he really does like stand out to me.
Dude,
Yeah, dude.
his attack power was like in radius was enormous. Like, not trying to get into actuals, but like he destroyed the islands like just by standing up there with his hand in the air, like not trying, while creating like energy for the ship and all this. Like he's pretty up there.
And like, remember when John, you made a theory about Sanji using electricity?
Yeah.
So like
Still one of
Sanji
my
versus
favorite
Nell,
theories.
Oh my god.
Sanji versus Nell would be crazy. Like,
Yeah, I would.
after I saw that video, I was like,
I would ejaculate everywhere.
Yeah, same, dude. What? Sanji and NL, bro?
My computer won't even work anymore. Nothing. It'll just be. You'll hear about a giant flood in the north.
and at that day, since fires took L.
After that day, I don't know black would be, I'm a white.
That was good. That was good.
So, back to the priests, we rarely even talked about them.
Yeah, like there was crazy fights like Shura versus Chopper defending the ship, and then Gunfall comes in.
Look.
Gunfall. That fight was intense. It was one of the first aerial battles we ever got.
Yeah, it was crazy. Like, damn, like these guys are flying in the air. Yo, like shout out to Pierre, yo, with that horse belt fruit.
Yo, no lie, Shura was that dude. Like, whenever I was first born, I really like Shura, man.
I thought he was gonna be the strongest though. I thought he was gonna be like, actually, I don't even know who's the strongest right now, but like I thought he'd be like the one to be like the last one to alive.
Yeah.
Before anyone else gets fought. Like,
Viper fucking Shura.
yeah.
You can have the shoulder. That's all you want.
Viper's the real deal. Like, if that man hit Crocodile with the sea prism stone dial, it would have been a wrap.
Sea prism stone dial, dude.
Did you say? I thought you said crocodile. I was like,
Yeah, I heard crocodile.
Yeah, I said crocodile. If he hit crocodile with that, it would have been a wrap.
oh.
Like,
No, guys.
and I got lucky with
Can
that.
you imagine if Oda does like an alliance between Crocodile, Ano, and Luffy?
Chill.
I mean, it's game over.
Yo, it's game over for fiction.
Yo,
It's game, bro. Especially since I know Crocodile doesn't care, because as he shook his Marineford, he really doesn't care who you are. yo, he be bees.
yeah, I'll be there for my whole life.
Nah, but at the same time, yo, you gotta look at the Kid Alliance. If they team up with Blackbeard, man, yo, I don't know, man.
Oh.
Yo.
I love me some kids like yo, they need more cast.
I feel like Shanks is somehow big friends with them.
With who?
I think. I just
Shanks was like the Kid Alliance. I feel like Shanks would somehow just walk up to him and go, "Hey."
True, because he is positive like that. He did that to
Yeah,
Ace too.
I can definitely see Shanks doing that.
But like it's either that or he's just gonna completely decimate them with like, the fact that his crew and him are so powerful and they're gonna like back
Wait.
off.
Go back. Start over.
Shanks is going to decimate those little scrubs. Either that
Yo.
or someone's gonna interfere.
I'm gonna save it.
Scrubs.
I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it for tomorrow's captain's log. I'm gonna save it.
Alright, me too.
Yo, all I'm saying is this, yo. When Law and Luffy said they're going after Kaido, everyone said, yo, they're going after Kaido. It's not going to be right now. Kaido will destroy them. But later on in the future, then that's what's going to happen, yo. Yo, just because Kid said it, yo, it's not going to be right now. We haven't seen Kid do anything.
No, here's what I said.
So later on in the future, it ain't Kaido, yo. It ain't going to be a decimation, yo. R.I.P. Shanks and his 2 arms.
Well, you do have to realize.
Hey, watch out, man.
Look, I'm just gonna say one thing, and it's if you don't think Kid and them can beat Shanks, then Luffy and Law are gonna get destroyed by Kaido completely.
Maybe-
No scratch on him whatsoever.
They probably are.
Yeah.
People are suggesting that they're gonna get like decimated by him, not killed or anything, but like something's gonna happen. They're gonna fall apart and have to go face them again because they're no match for them.
See, I have it written down and everything for the captain's log of why the Kid Alliance will do damage to Shanks.
But like Shanks has a crew though. Like I could see them all attacking Shanks, but Shanks has Ben Beckman and like all these strong people. Like, do you think they're just gonna let him like attack Shanks? Like Yeah,
but
go ahead.
but you have to remember,
four
like
supernovas.
the three supernovas that are going against him, we don't know anything about them, and they had character development, not character development, but they had development done off screen. So just like we know Luffy and Law have a strong chance because we've seen their adventures and we've seen what they're capable of doing, but we haven't seen the stuff that like we know that Luffy dealt with two admirals before. He dealt with Aokiji first, and then he dealt with Kizaru and Sabury. But we don't know which admirals or even vice admirals or whatever that the other supernovas had dealt with, especially Kid, because we know that Kid don't give a fuck. He just attacks people left and right. He doesn't care. So we know that he had to be confronted by at least one admiral.
Well,
so
yeah,
it's like
because look at his he got messed up pretty bad. Like, so he fought somewhat strong.
Like the man was destroying Big Mom ships when he didn't even have an alliance. That's like that guy's crazy, yo.
Yeah,
you know what makes me think though? Like I saw a meme the other day and I was laughing my ass off because it's like, I see the real reason why Kid's challenging Shanks, and it's like he's jealous, red hair, one arm.
Oh my god.
Yo, do you guys rock with the theory that Marco's gonna join Shanks?
I think so.
I think Marco's gonna die.
Dang! Shout out to Marco fans.
No, think about
I am a big fan of Marco, to be honest, but I feel like he will die fighting Blackbeard.
Yeah, I hurt my feelings a little bit.
What if Blackbeard gets his Devil Fruit, or one of Blackbeard's crew members gets the Devil Fruit, though? Like, that would just make it. Like, he can regenerate, has darkness, and has earthquakes. Like, he's invincible.
Well, see, here's my thing. There's only two people that I can think of that could have Marco's Devil Fruit, and one of them is Kobe. Because if Kobe takes on the government and phoenixes are known to rise from the ashes, it'll be very like ironic, it'll be very symbolic for him to have that one. And the other one, it's when Gin joins when he joins the Straw Hat or the Blackbeard part, he's gonna be the one to have it.
I don't know.
So I think
I actually like to see Kobe with it. No, like when you said that sounds nice. My boy Kobe rocking. And since Marco, like the little phoenix has the glasses, yo, that fits so perfect. My boy Kobe.
I'm telling you, because I'm like, if the Marines start gonna fall and he's gonna build them up from the ground up, that's kind of like the whole the phoenix rises from the ashes, the symbolic, that's what everybody always says. That's what they're known for. So I'm like, it fits Kobe perfectly, especially because I'm like, I just want to see Kobe, more of him, because I actually like his character.
Me too.
So,
Yeah, he's the next Garp.
yeah, I agree. I agree. Garp, though, do you guys think Garp could have done damage to Enel, or do you think Enel was
it's over. Our Garp would wreck him.
Garp's like Fleet Admiral level. I mean, I hate saying it like that, but like people misunderstand that he used to go head to head with Rogers. So like, I don't know. I think he's really strong.
Yo, Garp.
I don't know.
Love his.
Garp's pretty old now.
Garp. That's my
heart attack.
You guys can't forget he packs sandwiches for a meeting at the Sushibikai, so like he's up there.
No, bro.
Facts.
I think someone's echoing. Like the YouTube's not muted or.
It's your inner kid fanboy trying to get at you, bro.
Okay, let me just say this right now. Let me just start right now. Okay, Kid, he's going to be Pirate King. I'm done.
Watch out.
Right,
Dude, he doesn't have. No, he's too much of an ass for that.
Well, Luffy ain't gonna become Pirate King though. He's gonna become Pirate God. He's gonna be like. No. I think by the end of One Piece though, they might create like a new position for other strong pirates, if not Yonko, maybe something else. Maybe like, let's say Luffy does become smoke bombs. Let's say Luffy does become Pirate King. Maybe you have like Law, Kid, Hawkins, and a few others, who of course they can either be Yonkos or they can just be like, you know what I mean, like a new position that suits them well. So they're known as strong pirates, but they don't have to.
We all know that Buggy's gonna be the Yonko.
That's on paper, bro. That's already.
Eventually.
I thought he was gonna be Pirate King. Where is he?
Oh, Jeff.
I actually have not a theory, but I actually have a speculation. Like, if any of the four Yonkos were to fall right now, which one Buggy will be taking over for? And then to me, it's gonna be Kaido.
Really?
Yeah, because Buggy has a thing for being at the right place at the right time. So all he has to do is just be near the area, and I can see the Marines thinking that it was Buggy that took down Kaido.
Yo, what if
Yo,
they
that'd be
send
so hype.
Dude,
What?
they send the warlord to go check things out, and it happens to be Buggy, and then like he just
Yeah.
gets fucked up and everything. Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because I'm like, if you
Yo,
think about it,
that'd be too much. Yeah,
and once he becomes Yonko, you're gonna have all these idiot characters, like some of the like fodders from Baroque's work, and some of the fodders like Gaiman, and some of those characters they hear the news and they'll make a connection with Buggy or whatever, and then I can see them joining. Because I'm being dead serious when I tell people I see Buggy having like not a strong ass, but like a big ass fleet full of all these characters that were joke characters in the past, like Foxy and stuff like that.
oh yeah.
Bro,
I completely agree.
I got Buggy and Usopp going at it, yo, with their fleets at the end of series, yo.
Yeah, like, I'm not gonna lie,
So
like, I want Buggy to be Yonko, but like, it has to be end of the series, yo. If it's the middle, like 75% through the series, and Buggy turns to Yonko, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna be a fan of it. But like, it's end of the series, like everything's done, yo. I'm like, let it go, yo. let him do what he wants, yo. One Piece is over.
Think about it like this though. You have Fox using Saguardo, right? And then if Buggy uses his ability, who's stopping him, man? It's legit. Like that's an insane tag team.
He's an animal, bro. Like Foxy's gonna be an animal if he ever like gets an awakening.
Yo, he's the 7th warlord confirmed.
He's stopping time completely. Screw slowing it.
Luffy's gonna have to bring out the afro.
Dude, okay, that reminds me. People are saying that Shanks could have like a time like type devil fruit, but I don't even think he has one in general.
No,
I don't either.
I like to believe his hockey is just amazing.
Same.
Or
Wait,
maybe
yo,
he's just
what about
maybe
what
he's
do you
just
guys
his fleet's really small.
what do you guys think about Lucky Roo having that devil fruit? People said that too.
Right, he's the most savage character in One Piece. So, I mean, I don't know.
I don't think Lucky Roo has. I just think he's fast. I don't think he has no fruit.
But there was a moment in yeah.
Lucky Roo does have the most savage moment though. That man shot off a guy's
Yeah.
head in One Piece, bro. We're talking about One Piece here. And he shot off a
Day
dude's
one.
head
Day
nonchalantly.
Like, yo, I'm not gonna lie, when I saw it, I was like, yo, I thought this was One Piece. Like, the first chapter, they're bringing out stuff like this, yo.
Yes. Yo, Lucky Roo's hype, man. But what were you saying though, back? Yo, my man was eating meat. Well. One second, go ahead, bro.
Yeah, like, yeah, shout out to Lucky Roo. You know, Marineford, he was shooting me. Yo, Luffy left, yo. Get Shanks, please. Nah, Lucky Roo left. Let me talk about Lucky Roo now. Yo, Lucky, like, yo, they did say, Shanks intercepted Kaido.
Yeah,
Yo, Shanks intercepted.
he's like, go home, and then I don't know. Somehow Kaido listened. I want to know what happened between them.
Yeah, and like he went to Marineford real quick, yo. Like, it was like,
But Shanks' face did seem a little more swelled up than in like normal. Like,
No.
Well, you know what happened, right? We met up, bro. And we threw hands, and that's what happened.
I believe it. Give him
You're gonna. I'm not gonna lie, yo. Shanks is yo. In my opinion, Shanks is arguably one of the strongest characters in One Piece. In my opinion, arguably the strongest character in One Piece.
That's why I always joke about Kid not killing him and everything. Like, Kid's not weak. I just don't see Shanks dying to them because he's so strong and like he has so much potential.
See, but my God. See, my thing is, you don't have to be strong to kill somebody, though.
Well, I mean, but he's got a crew.
Shout out to Blackbeard's crew.
I mean,
Hey, them boys.
because you gotta remember, like, you have like people like Spandam. Imagine how many people died because of him, and he's not strong. You just gotta be at the right time at the right place, and you can pull any. Like, you'd be the weakest person in the world, and I mean, if Luffy never showed up, Helmeppo technically would have killed Zoro. Zoro would have died.
That's true.
Shout out to Blackbeard being the opportunist. Let's go.
Dude, I feel like Blackbeard is gonna take all these like opportunities. I don't think like they're gonna have too many conflicts. I think he's gonna interfere. Like that's.
I think Blackbeard. See, what the whole kid
That's
is.
what I want.
I don't think Blackbeard's gonna be involved, but if he is, he's gonna come in like Edge when he catching that money in the bank. He's just.
Oh yeah. Oh yo, let me hype.
he's gonna come in.
Yo, are you trying to say that?
They're gonna have
Spare!
They're just gonna have Scratchman Apple playing the song and everything.
Oh.
That'd be good.
Let me play that song, yo. Check it out, Scratch.
I hate that so much.
Damn.
Apple Kizaru.
Scratch, man.
Now, do you guys think?
but
Do you guys think
English dubs.
free time skip? Right? Do you guys think that Do you guys think that all the supernovas together can defeat one admiral?
Nope.
No.
No, not at all.
So if all the supernovas and all their crews were there, you don't think in Marineford they could make a difference?
Nada.
They would have made a slight difference, but they couldn't all in an admiral. No, because
Because think about it, like, because the way I see it, like, I'm not saying they could have, but some of their abilities really are kind of, like, first of all, you have.
The easier abilities, I do think they could save someone. Like if Bonnie just randomly turned Akino to a baby.
I think her devil fruit's very limited. I really do. I think that her devil fruit is extremely, extremely limited, and that's why I think because I'm like Oda has barely shown us shit about her, and every time he does that, it's always for a reason.
I don't know, but if you put Law or someone in the battlefield, Law could just teleport Luffy and Ace out of the way.
Yeah, like I think it would make a difference in saving Ace maybe, but like, are you talking about defeating an admiral with all of them there?
They ain't Bob Kiss with the main man Sakazuki, bro. Sakazuki's in all them hands.
I gotta agree with you, man. Like the admirals are too much, yo. Free time skip is too much, yo.
well, like none of them had hockey, so like they wouldn't have made that much of a difference when it comes to attack.
Well, we don't know if none of them had hockey though.
Well, I mean,
I think X Drake had it. I think X Drake had to have hockey. Dude.
Oh well, okay, yeah. I keep forgetting about like some of the older, wiser ones. Like X Drake was a Marine, right? He was kind of so he
Just
probably
Rear Admiral.
yeah.
My boy.
Rear-ended. No comment.
I was waiting for somebody to say something. So
Yeah, so was I. I was gonna jump in. I was gonna be an opportunist like Blackbeard.
It's gonna cash in that money in the bank. Yeah, they are.
For real.
No, see the thing with Marineford is that first of all, we all know that Garp can very easily solo Luffy, and the fact that he just let Luffy knock them the fuck out, I was like, I like that. I'm like,
yeah.
He just made himself look so bad in front of other people, but in reality, we know that he just didn't want to, he didn't want to hurt Luffy. Now, here's the thing, though. I'm actually looking forward more to Luffy meeting, reuniting with Garp again than with Dragon, because I feel like it'll be more emotional for us to see Luffy and Garp again, and seeing Garp, like, seeing how this affected him than Dragon. Because I'm like, Dragon wasn't affected by Ace dying. I'm like, he probably don't even know who the fuck Ace is anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I completely agree with what you're saying, especially after today's chapter where he pulled the Jing Freaks on Luffy, where Sabo went up to him and said, "Oh yeah, Luffy's your son." He said, "Oh yeah, about that guy." Dragon's
Yo, I cried like a little bitch this morning, bro, when I read that chapter. Bro, that chapter was too much for me, bro. I was like, no. I'm like, bro, Oda, you fucked us with that pass with Sabo, because I'm like, that's so fucked up. Like, I'm like, we all know that if he had his memory, he would have been there. I think he would have, because he was second in command. He would have sent like half the revolutionaries there, and you already had Ivankov there.
Yeah, even like how it showed like Sabo's perspective this time.
Yes.
Yo, seeing Luffy jump on him and cry and off the ground.
That's the part that got to me, bro. That's the part that had me choking up a little bit.
I was like, my heart is turning a bit. I'm like, damn. And that's going to be in the Sabo special, I'm assuming, because like there's a Sabo special, yeah. And like everything that they were talking about in the Sabo special was like in this chapter. So it's gonna be hype, yo. Hopefully the animation is.
Although what I actually wanted this chapter though, like I'm not unhappy with it, but what I wanted was all the warlords and all the Yonko's reaction to what just happened.
Oh, I know. I didn't want to go straight to like a flashback. Like they should have had more reaction from random people, like Crocodile, Dragon, anyone else besides the Marines.
Yeah, because I'm like, those are the people that I actually like care the most about, like their reaction, see what they think. Especially like the Yonkos knowing that, like Kaido's reaction is what I'm looking for, because I'm like, we know he's not just gonna sit there and take this, like he has to have like a plan already in motion.
Exactly.
So that's kind of what I'm looking forward to, and I hope they do that like in 2 weeks, because I'm like, first of all, I want to see all the warlords that
Me too.
Maybe I'm like, this is the great chance for them to show us not only Green Bull but the 7th warlord too.
Yep.
Even if it's just.
I think I see what you're saying, John. I think they're gonna show that, like, remember when they're like sailing to Seoul, or like where Sanji and them are. I think they're gonna show like where the other reactions of like warlords and all that stuff. But like, yo, Whitebeard Bubble brought up a great point, yo. Sabo was second in command pre-time skip, yo. Damn,
Bro.
the man.
Yeah.
So if he was on Marineford, yo, he would have been putting in work, yo.
Wait, Beppo's in the comment section. Hey, shout out to Beppo, man. Look at that beast name, Yorozuya Whitebeard Beppo, yo. Shout out to the two best shonen of all time. What's that called? Nah, but yeah, yo,
time to turn this into a good Thomas Street. I'm just joking.
Nah, I could be here all night, but what's that called, yo? Yo, Sabo has always been nice, man. Like,
Can you imagine if Dragon would have trained all 3 of the boys?
Oh my gosh, yo.
yo,
One Piece will be over
Dragon
in
Gatling,
chapters.
it's over. Dragon Gatling, over, bro.
I'm actually.
Yo, One Piece will be over 50 chapters.
I used to
Nah,
actually not like. It's funny because I didn't like Sabo at first. Like, I liked him when he was like the little kid, and then as an adult, I was like, wow, what's the hype? And then like he ate the Marinomi, and I'm like, okay, that's some homage to Ace, because I like even with Ace, I wasn't like I thought his character design was mad cool. I didn't like him after Alabasta because I'm like, bro, you should have body bagged Smoker. Like it angers me so much that he didn't body bag Smoker. So I'm like, bro, he's going after your brother. You know what I mean? And then like now that once we found out about Sabo, I got even more pissed because I'm like, do you tell me that your brother can get caught by Smoker? Or Smoker's talking about he's going to capture Straw Hats, and you just let him get away like that, bro. I would have body bagged the shit out of Smoker, and it bothers me so much because I'm like, I know you have to have hockey, bro. You Whitebeard commander. There's no way in hell you don't have hockey, so you could have very easily taken down Smoker, regardless of Devil Fruit or not.
See, I didn't really vibe with Ace that much in the beginning, but from the moment I saw Sabo in that flashback, I was like, that's my dude. I love him.
Like the
So
thing with
when I saw him come back, that was chapter of the year for me. 731, man, greatness.
like yo, the thing about Ace is for me like Marineford is when I started to like really like Ace. But,
Me too. Same
But
here.
like the thing is like the thing about I think about older like we never really saw Ace win a one-on-one battle like a 1v1 battle by himself like a strong opponent. Like usually he was getting ties with like we seen the ties with Smoker, we seen the ties with the LPG, we seen Blackbeard taking the L with there like Hawkeye like, but we never seen like one-on-one battle, a really important dude like Ace going in, showing his like going in like straight up beating someone. So like that's the only thing like I had that I wasn't really I was disappointed in. But like everything else, I was all cool with it because it had to be done. Ace had to take that out.
Well, he was going in on Blackbeard at one point though, so I like that part. Like he wouldn't let him go after Luffy, so he was attacking Blackbeard. But of course, Blackbeard's gonna win for plows.
Yeah, I was going for Blackbeard though, like in that fight. No lie.
I'm not gonna lie to you, yo. For some reason, I don't know why, yo. Like Ace is the good guy, but Blackbeard, like Blackbeard is like ever since Giant, man. But the dude is too epic, yo. When him and Luffy had that moment in the bar, and then
I'm trying to tell you, man.
You know when I first saw Blackbeard, or because they didn't say who he was. When I first saw him in Jaya, I really thought he was gonna be the next Straw Hat. I was like, he's the opposite of Luffy. He looks like he's the only character in the whole show that actually looks like a pirate. My first thought is like, oh, I bet he's based on Blackbeard. That's the first thing that came to my mind, and I was like, yo, I can't wait, for him to join. I really thought he was gonna be the next Straw Hat to join, because they didn't say name or anything, and the way he talked about like Men's Dream and all that crap, I was like, yo, that's Luffy. That's Luffy material. That's Straw Hat. And then like I was so disappointed. Not disappointed, but I was like, he would have made such an awesome character.
Well, it's like a kick to the sack because you're like, oh, he's mad chill, and later find out he's a murdering asshole who just wants his own way in a new world.
No, but to be honest, like the only thing about Blackbeard that like really like made me hate him, because I don't hate Blackbeard, I love Blackbeard, but like there's one moment where I actually hated Blackbeard was in Whitebeard versus Blackbeard. That's the only moment where like I despised him.
I love that moment, bro. Personally, like
when his whole crew was going after Blackbeard, and he's like, yo, I'm your son. I was like, this nigga, yo, man. I was pissed.
After I saw that moment, the reason why I like it so much is because it just showed that Blackbeard is the pirate. He is the. That's what a pirate does.
Yeah.
No, but Empel down, yo. Empel down was a moment where I was like, yo, Blackbeard's a real dude. He's like, yo, go save Ace, yo. That's what he's saying. Like, Ace is not done yet. That's what he was telling Luffy, yo. Stop wasting your time on me, yo. So I'm like, yo, Blackbeard, yo, I'm not gonna lie. He's a savage, but still, like, he's a savage. You hate to like, but you have to like him.
Dude, he sent Burgers to get Ace's fruit, and then when that didn't work, he tried to attack Luffy and take his fruit. Like he takes advantage of all the weaker like people. Like Whitebeard was dying, and he took advantage of that, and he like slaughtered him. And like he was gonna do the same. That's why.
Like, the Whitebeard moment's the only fun. Yeah,
there's one thing that really gets you at that moment, how you stole Whitebeard's Stealth Fruit. is he was there. Why did he target Ace's body next?
Yeah.
He,
But like,
he
yo.
he just took advantage. I guess he like because the thing is, hey, watch. Yo, that's the best laugh. Well, not the best laugh. Up there for sure.
One day I'll impersonate that laugh perfectly. That's my goal.
I can do it pretty good, but it sounds weird on the mic, so I'm not even gonna try.
Yo, I'm gonna do one of them tag videos. I'm gonna tag all you guys to do like One Piece laugh from a character.
No, we're all gonna do Blackbeard now, dude.
Yeah, I'm not going.
I'll do Garbs. Oh, you took mine. All right, that's fine. I'll take Caesar's.
I got Whitebeard.
Bro, I fucking hate Caesar's laugh.
I'll take on Piranhas.
My favorite laugh is.
Oh my god.
Greatness.
Yo, Moria could be the most hacked character in all of Shonen, bro. He revives a whole bunch of people.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Moria, people hate on Moria. I think Moria is one of the most hated people I've seen in like the One Piece community. But like, yo, Moria, man, like.
The thing with Moria, his design is so fucking ugly. That was the problem, bro. Like, give him a different character design, and he would have been fine. But I'm like, bro, you made.
I actually love Moria's design.
Yeah, I was about to say that, like.
Bro, he looks like a 33-year-old father that just gave up in life.
It just spells Oda though. Like it's just
flashback Moria. Flashback Moria though.
Yeah.
He's looking like a savage, yo. Like, no, they did say, yo, this is a quote, man. Someone did say he did rival Kaido at one point. We all know like Kaido was not all. I don't think Kaido was born strong, you know. So like even though back in the days, yo, like they might have been at the same level at some point, but like Kaido just grew, to an incredible beast.
Think about
what bothers me a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It's every time they show a background story of somebody and they're always at Roger's execution. I'm like, God damn, did everybody make it? Like. I'm like thinking, shit, all you need is to be able to see the future. You can just body bag all these future pirates that would have became a threat.
For real, dude.
It hurts me when I see Crocodile and they don't show his face because it just proves the theory even more, yo. Crocodile! Oh my gosh, this guy's a woman.
Like, is that gonna be fat material in the future, or like?
If he really is fat material, well.
Dude, all you're gonna think of his being like shambles, and you're gonna be like, oh god, I lost it.
I actually enjoy that ability a lot, like lost ability, the shambles. I like that, like the one where he switches your bodies. I want him to do that more often.
Yeah, that one's really cool. Tashigi. You're liking that Tashigi moment, huh?
Hey, for real, that's actually great. Those times.
You know what was one of the greatest lines that Lost said when he said the weak don't get to choose how they die when he told that to Tashigi? Bro, when I read that, I was like, God, really? I had to read it twice because I was like, bro, you a savage, bro. You can't destroy somebody and then make them feel even more like shit. You already cut the bitch in half. So.
And you know what's crazy about that? In the anime, in the manga, I don't know if they did in the manga. My memory doesn't call me, but like Doppelganger said the same thing, yo.
Yeah, I just watched that. Like he said it to Bellamy, and Bellamy's like getting tortured. I'm like, oh god, this is horrible.
Yeah, and they showed Lost Space, like, oh, then it made me remember, like, the Shigi, yo. Speaking
of Bellamy, how do you guys feel about him? We saw him in Jaya. We've seen him again here. Usually when Oda shows a character twice, like this, like that's what he did with Buggy. He showed Buggy twice. He actually showed him 4 times. So usually, what do you guys?
He did that with Bonplay too.
Well, I would really expect Bellamy to return, but he's actually like worked his way in my heart. Like he's what people are like cheering for now.
Because people keep saying like he's gonna be the next Straw Hat and he's gonna have better respect for Luffy, and I'm like, him and Luffy basically have almost the same devil fruit, And I'm like, I can't picture that. The only way I can picture him joining is if he asks Luffy to make him stronger, to help him get stronger.
Well, he might, because he has nothing else to live for now that Doflamingo.
I would kind of like hope to see him take over after Duffy.
I have a question.
Well, that means he has to remove that tattoo.
I have a question for you guys. Yeah. If Bellamy joined the crew at this moment, where would you rank him as strength-wise in the crew?
He's getting wrecked.
I think with Frankie. Like
with Frankie?
Yeah. Whoa, wait. Well, where does Frankie stand in your? Because to me, it goes from Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, probably. See, that one's tough.
Frankie.
Frankie. Yeah.
I'll tell you mine. This is mine. Let me do mine first. Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, Frankie, Robin, Brook, And at this point, I'm not gonna lie, Chopper, Nami, Usopp.
Bruh. Chopper should not
That's
even be on
obvious.
that list. Bro,
Chopper's so good though.
No, he's a freaking joke, man.
He's no joke. He has his comedy.
He's been
moments,
made.
though. He has some.
Boris, we're murdering you right now, bro.
People shit on Chopper a lot, but he has his moments.
Yeah, the only problem I have with Chopper is like, I really dislike Chopper in the Punk Hazard arc for some reason. I don't know why. Just like the way
Because he danced in monster form and ruined the whole
those,
point of. Yeah.
Oh, it was,
I really
it was pretty
just
bad
like
for
the Monster Point gag. It kind of ruined Monster Point for me because
Yeah.
I understand the use it to show his control. I mean that's the Monster Point. You expect a monster.
Hold it. Yeah. See, to me, I feel like Oda probably has another form for Chopper because I'm like, bro, you can't fuck Monster Point like that. and then you know.
He basically took a dump on Monster Point, so it's gotta be something
Chopper
way
has
better.
sales out of the Straw Hats, though. I mean.
Well.
Well, bounty wise, he takes it out. But no, I'm not gonna lie. Chopper, like I'm not gonna lie, I'll agree with this, yo. Chopper is a way 100 times better doctor than Law.
Wait.
Watch out. Watch out.
I apologize.
Oh, you know what? Like we haven't been focusing on, and I just realized this. Jinbei hasn't returned after Fishman Island. Is he gonna come and help them someday? Like,
Bro, he's dead. Big
Jinbei for Straw Hat, yo. Yo, that's what I'm telling you right now, yo. I'm telling you guys, yo. Caribou, Robin, and King Neptune are the only dudes who know about the secret weapon in Fishman Island. And who got Caribou right now? Drake has Caribou, and Drake's under Kaido. So Kaido's gonna find that out. Kaido's gonna go Fishman Island. Luffy's gonna go Fishman Island. Adam Shirley predicted that Fishman Island's gonna get destroyed, and then Luffy and Kaido are gonna fight Fishman Island. He's gonna awaken, and he's gonna destroy Kaido.
Nah, screw that, bro. Fishman Island's been destroyed by Sakazuki whenever he's just throwing meteors up in the air.
oh my god.
You know what I'm saying? He's gonna take out like Aizen's casually.
Here's my thing with what's it called
Fishman Island.
No, Jinbei. I don't mind Jinbei joining, but I'd rather have a younger Fishman join because I'm like I'd rather him introduce like a Fishman, you know, like a young one. Like my original idea, which is not gonna happen. This would never happen. Was for what's the one in Dofi's crew name? Dillinger. Was for Dillinger. Because I'm like Dillinger's full of hatred, and that could be something that he can struggle with. Is that he's never been in a crew that actually cares for him, like and whatnot, and that could be the Straw Hats, and that's could be something that he deals with. Because I don't want Jinbei. I'd rather have another Fishman who's younger. They introduced the fighting fish for a reason, and it's like I don't know why I don't want Jinbei's old ass in there, bro. Like I'm like, bro, he's.
No, I feel you. I feel like Jinbei's cool, but I don't see him as straw material, honestly.
He's powerful as hell too. Like I don't know where he'd rank. He'd rank in between them, I'd assume.
What with Jinbei?
Yeah, because he'd be. I think obviously at this point Luffy and Zoro and them are slightly stronger or as strong as him. But like it'd be too awkward for him being such a strong power going to the crew. It's usually like weaker people.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah,
see,
I definitely see what you mean.
Yeah, I see what you mean. I like to say they're equal or maybe like a little bit stronger in Jinbei. I don't want to say, but even with that, like you said though, that means that kind of throws off the balance a little bit because I'm like, I think that the monster trio should always be the strongest three, regardless at any point.
Yeah.
So throwing in a character like Jinbei.
I forgot what you guys. So you guys think if Jinbei was in the crew, where would you guys put him? Like.
I'll put him before Sanji.
I'm a Sanji fanboy, bro. He's getting right.
Yeah, see, Sanji hasn't shown any potential. Like Zoro did with Pika, Zoro didn't break a sweat cutting him up, but like we haven't seen Sanji try.
That's the thing.
I'm telling you, in coming chapters, Sanji's feet are incoming.
Yeah, Hawkeye, I agree with you with that. Oda hasn't shown Sanji going in yet, but this is what it's set up for. This is greatness right now. Peckham to Tamago versus Sanji. That's what I think Oda's winning because we've seen Guru Fourth, we've seen Zoro pretty much easily dust those guys, but Sanji's now gonna have his time, yo. This is what he's waiting for. So like, he asked permission from his captain, yo. Let's go.
Well, here's my thing. With my shops. One, I think that if they were to go Sanji, Tamago's the guy. First of all, his name means egg, in Japanese. Two, the long legs.
Peckham to Tamago beating Sanji.
Yeah, he's gonna crack him like an egg.
I'm just joking.
I can see Sanji doing puns, while fighting. Because I'm like, there's gonna be so many food puns whenever they do fight, But here's what I think. Zoro and Luffy had their chance to shine. Like, obviously, Zoro took down Pika, very easily, no struggle whatsoever. He did not fucking struggle for that match.
Yo, he's so strong.
And then of course, you have Luffy who took down Doffy with a little help, but he still took him down. And then I feel like Sanji, because I'm like thinking, would you say that have they even said if they're Big Mom's like higher ups, or are they just in Big Mom's crew?
I think they're higher.
I don't think they stated. They're just her men. That's all I said.
I feel like, yeah.
Let's think about it. If Sanji takes them out, and this is coming from a Sanji fanboy, of course. If Sanji takes them out, that looks better than Zoro taking down Pika. Like, I know Pika's strong, but he's not. He's not part of the jungle.
I completely agree with you in that aspect. It's a bigger feat.
Yeah,
most definitely, because it's coming from Yonko.
Especially if he takes down both Peckham's and Tamago. Although my original idea was going to be Sanji takes down Peckham's, and the reason I say Peckham's was because him being able to hide in that shell, the fire won't really affect him. So that's not something that Sanji will be able to use. But then of course you have Brook against Tamago, because they're about the same size.
And
they're both swordsmen. They're both what's it called? They both drink the tea.
Both tall.
Yeah, they're both tall. So I think those two will be a good. But regardless, I'm like, I don't think Brook can stand toe to toe with one of those two guys.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, yo? Like you've seen Peckham's, Peckham's is pretty strong. I'm not gonna lie. What was his bounty? 330 million or something like that. And he just pretty much dusted Caribou. When he said that was pretty badass. You cocky Logia Dofu users. That's what he said to him. Get out of here. But I feel like you know how Doflamingo has top executives and executives. I feel like the three-eyed girl and Bobbins are like the top executive, like the close, like to the top, and like Peckham's Tamago are the executives. Like, they're really strong because they're in the Yonko crew. So, because the man's bound is 330, and Tamago, man, that guy says bonsoir. Once you say bonsoir, you're OP as hell.
Bonsoir.
So I see them being savages,
Bonsoir.
They handled all the underground though. Like, I feel like only people that she would trust and like are a little bit stronger could handle underground activity.
Yeah, I just want to see Big Mom fight. Like, how is she fighting with that big body, Big Mom.
See, I don't think she's big. I don't think
Big Mom give those body slams.
I think that's not. I think she has another form. I think that.
Yeah, I agree with that too.
Yeah, I think Oda wants us to think that she's fat, nasty, disgusting, and then I think she's gonna be the opposite of that. I think she's gonna be like Hancock level, like in her outward form.
I completely agree. That's why I believe that she's going after Caesar, and that's the whole candy concept.
Yeah, I think that's what Caesar. I think the whole point of she going over trying to get Caesar's because Caesar probably fucked her over, and that's why she looks the way she does.
Exactly, bro.
Plus, here's the little background I learned is One Piece does his justice. You can have a character that you hate with all your guts, and then you see his background story, and you're like, oh shit. And I think that Oda, he hasn't disappointed with any of the backgrounds yet, especially with Sanji. Doffy is a character that we all hate, and then you watch his background, you kind of have a feel for him. You're kind of like, yo, I feel bad. I understand now. And I think that he can do that with Big Mom, and I really do think Big Mom's gonna be like Kim Kardashian, bro. She's gonna
I completely agree, 100%.
Yo, Big Mom's Kim Kardashian. Call me Ray J.
Hey, real talk.
You hit it first.
Hey, Sanji finna be the first to hit it on the real. Because he makes desserts and everything. Let's go.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Sanji's gonna be all up inside her stomach.
Hey, chill, bro. Chill with me. No, but the reason why I agree with John, the main reason why I agree with John, not only because I'm also a fellow Sanji fanboy, but it's because Sanji's been getting shitted on since the beginning of the time skip,
Yes.
So he has to get his moment to shine, man, soon, and it's been building up constantly, and it's coming soon. I know it is.
That's what I was saying. I was arguing with one of my boys. I said, I'm not gonna lie. I like Zoro better than Sanji, but I still like Sanji. But Sanji, in my opinion, is not getting the respect he deserves post time skip. The guy needs to get more crazy moments. I'm not gonna lie. He tried to argue Zoro is that badass dude, and he gets those badass moments. But like, still, I feel like Sanji needs. This is his moment right now. Post Dressrosa, we need to see him go in. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't want him to beat Peckham's Tamago, but I think that it might have to be done, yo. He might have to beat Peckham's or one of them
Well,
because Sanji needs his moment.
So other option.
But he needs to be like all out. I feel like Sanji should, if he beats Peckham's, he needs to be like he's like Luffy right now, sleeping, yo. He has to 3 days, yo. He has to be done, yo.
Here's the other choice for Sanji for me is we know that I mean we don't know for a fact, but that did look like Big Mom's ship behind Capone. There is a chance that maybe Capone interfered, and maybe he's working for Big Mom, and he's like, you know, I got it from here. It's just the Straw Hats, and then Sanji Sanji wrecks Capone, because if Sanji wrecks Capone, that's the equivalent. I mean, he did wreck a supernova. And it doesn't matter who it is a supernova. They're supernovas. So
Yeah.
that still looks good on Sanji, regardless.
Oh, that would look amazing. Yeah, that would look amazing. And like, yo, like if we stick, you know, Peckham Tamago said, you handle the small fry, and Peckham Tamago's lead, you know, like, let's get out of here, yo.
Yeah.
Capone had this.
Yeah,
I really like that, John.
Yeah, because I'm like, I'd rather him if Oda doesn't want to overhype Sanji. I understand you don't want Sanji taking out somebody that everybody, because you know how the fan base is. You know, it's either Zoro or like Sanji, so you kind of want to keep them equal. And taking out Supernova to me will be kind of the equivalent of taking out, like one of the executives. And it'll show you, depending on how much he struggles or doesn't struggle, it'll tell you where Sanji stands in power. Because I do feel like the fight with Virgo would have been such a great fight if it didn't get interrupted by the smoke, by the gas.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, Sanji's confidence fuck. That's what I like about him.
And the Doflamingo fight was just a bad matchup.
Yeah, that was just bad.
Yeah, like I like to defend Sanji in the Virgo. I know people always say like his foot got broken, but I like Nami wrecked his body up, yo. Caesar Clown destroyed that with the explosion. And like even Oda showed it when he got in the body, yo, he's like, yo, what happened to my body, yo? I can't move. So like, yo, when him going at Virgo, yo, even with like injured and all, like I gotta give respect to Sanji. That was so epic, yo.
Like my whole thing is because I like Sanji and Zoro equally because I have a sword fetish, so of course I like Zoro. But when it comes to Sanji, like he's been getting shit on so much, and I know how beast he is because he has the best like clashes at the beginning of the fights. Like his clash with Virgo was amazing, and when he clashed with Doflamingo, those were one of the most hype chapters in Dressrosa.
Yo,
I was like, let's go, man.
Yeah,
I'm waiting.
The thing with Virgo though,
Sanji.
everyone always like when he kicked Virgo, he kicked Hockey, and he was not using any. People always try to make a big deal out of that.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Virgo used Hockey. He wasn't using any Hockey at all. Imagine if Sanji used Hockey, Virgo probably went flying.
Yeah, but I feel like Sanji, come on, you gotta be dumb. If you're not gonna use Hardeman Haki in the New World, if you're fighting so like, Virgo, you gotta use it.
Well, you have to remember, we know there's a limit to it now. So you have to remember,
true.
Like, we don't know if there's like, oh, I don't want to use it against this fodder because I might need it later, kind of thing,
So like, I feel like I agree with it if Virgo, like, because Virgo for the first half nothing happened to Sanji's leg, I think. So like, if it's, yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna argue. I can go on and on this all day. I can go in all day, yo.
Yo, what's that called? Because look, man, it's no secret that I'm like I said, I'm a huge fan of swords. So just going on to Zoro right quick. Now I'm a huge fan of Gintama, obviously, but I also really like Kenshin. So I'm looking forward to seeing some references to at least one of those series in Wano. Because man,
they're usually gonna have Gintoki and Wano.
Oh, yo, that'd be hype. You know how many times Luffy and them have appeared in One Piece in Gintama? So it'd be good. It'd be like that chair.
They're also gonna bring Takasugi.
Yo, hey, Takasugi's ranking everybody's island, bro. I don't care. Takasugi's ranking them all, bro.
Now you know how I noticed though. So you have nobody's going for Big Mom at the moment. Everybody's going for Kaido and Shanks, right? So it makes me think. I really have a feeling that Bonnie's going straight for Blackbeard. That's what I think.
That makes sense. Yep.
And I think we're gonna have an arc in the future that's gonna be kind of like Robin's arc, but with Bonnie, with the Straw Hat Alliance.
Do you think Bonnie's gonna be the third like alliance with Law and Luffy, or do you think someone else is?
At first I thought it was gonna be Drake. I was convinced that it was gonna be Drake, but I'm like, Drake is not the type of guy to create alliances. Like I learned, Drake might help the Straw Hats, but he might not join the alliance. I think Bonnie it'll make a little bit more sense. It'll add her to the story. We get to see more about her past. We'll find out about whether she's Akaino's daughter or not, which I'm dead set on. That's something that I'm dead set on. And I think it'll make more sense to have her than have X Drake as the third one to join. Although I don't think we're gonna get more than 3. I think 3 is gonna be like the magic number when it comes to alliances.
It's magic for everything, man. 3 is a symbol of a lot of stuff in One Piece.
Mm.
I don't know if
Especially
it's just
Blackbeard. Yeah, especially Blackbeard.
Yeah.
Yo, but how about this? What do you guys think about if Big Mom and Kaido go at it?
Well, that's what I was talking to. I can't remember who I was talking about, but I was talking to somebody about what if all of this becomes, because Oda did say that that Marineford was just like what, filler or something like that. Like he wrote when he wrote
It
it.
was a side story.
It was a side story. Yeah, I'm like, yo, I know you can't just have one war and that's it. I'm like, nah, fuck that. You know, he's gonna have multiple wars, and I'm like, they stress, you know, the world government or the Marines stress how 2 Yonkos going at it, it's dangerous. You know.
I actually have a theory about that where Moria come into play, trying to get Caesar, and convince Big Mom that Kaido's one that's at the candy, and try to get them to attack each other so Moria get Kaido killed.
Oh, I see. I can see that happening. Actually, that could be. I can see that happening, and instead of Capone being with Big Mom, I can see kind of like what's his name? I can see Oda giving us like a curveball, and it's actually Capone with Moria. I can see something like that.
I just feel like Moria's gonna come out of the woodwork at some point and just all of a sudden start helping and be like, I hate you, Straw Hat, but I hate this guy more, so like, let's kill him.
Yeah, because like, yo, Mori's speech hit me when he said like, yo, I don't need crewmates, you know, because what Kaido did to him hit him, like, yo, like he killed his whole crew off, man. Like that's scarred into his mind, yo. The man had to make fake crew members. So like, yo, like it's crazy, yo. And I'll go, yo, you know what really interested me in Dressrosa? When I seen Kiyomon and Kanjuro using Armament Haki. And I thought these guys are like gonna be the fodder of Wano. So like, you know, I think like Wano's gonna have some crazy swords video.
You saw my video on my theory on Wano, right? About the element?
Yeah.
Bro, I'm telling you, that's what Wano's gonna be. We're gonna meet some of the most badass like characters, like samurais and shit like that. I'm talking about like super badass samurais. Like, I feel like I think Zoro might have his work cut out for him in there. No pun intended, because there's gonna be a lot of people that have different styles and and stuff like that. So.
Oh yeah, we gotta be filled in about the swords, like how there's different elements and stuff. That's still unexplained too.
Yeah, like if Sanji's gonna go all out against Big Mom, like Peckham's and all that stuff, we gotta see Zoro, Wano-kun. This arc is made for him.
Yeah.
So we gotta see him go in.
I can also see when it comes to Zoro, I can see some of the samurais bitching to him because he does have a cursed sword, and I can see them thinking like, "Oh, you don't deserve it," or "You haven't earned it," kind of thing, you know.
I feel like it'd be best for him to get another sword. Like this is of course one of my theories, but I was saying that he can get the Nidai Kaitetsu, the second version of the legendary, like the demon sword.
Yeah.
And he can give them back their sword, the Shusui, because it's so like it's so meaningful to them. I don't know. It could go either way, but.
Yo, but I'm not gonna lie. One of the most anticipated things I'm waiting for is to see my boy wife. Yo, Beppo, I gotta see Beppo, yo. Go in, yo.
Yo, I rather him be in the crew than Chopper. Like real talk.
Yeah.
I rather have Beppo than Chopper. Like I just do not like Chopper. I'm like such a Chopper hater.
He's useless, man. He's like, oh god.
Chopper's not useless.
Yo, he goes.
Take care of a disease.
Yes, Axel. Go in, Axel. Go in.
He takes care of nosebleeds. Like, come on.
Nah, bro.
Yo, Chopper's gonna
if Law wasn't on Caster, all those kids would have died on Chopper's hands.
Yeah.
But I'll say this for Chopper's side. Yo, Chopper's gonna be the one to clear Law.
I'll give you that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Chopper's gonna cure Law's disease.
I can see that. Well, that's why I keep telling people. I tell people that I think Law's sword, it's what's keeping him alive. It is a cursed sword.
Really? You think?
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to Cursed Swords. Yo, remember when Zoro threw that sword in the air, put his arm out?
Oh, that was good. That was a good moment.
It was greatness, man.
I feel like every antagonist swordsman, like Shiryu, I think they all have cursed blades of some kind. I even think Mihawk has a cursed blade.
Nah, no, dude, I don't want him. I want him to be pure skill.
Well, I mean, he is mostly skill. I don't think he's gonna have some like power up like some demon shit. Like he might, but I feel like his whole being is based off of that kind of stuff.
I can see Shuro having the cursed sword, but I don't see Mihawk.
Yo, all I'm gonna say is this, yo. Kuwaina, she's gonna be the strongest swordsman in the world, yo. I said Kid's gonna be the pirate king, and I said Kuwaina's gonna be the strongest swordsman in the world. Who's gonna school Luffy?
Queen's Pops is final villain, facts.
Nah, bro, she's gonna be the best swordsman, the best swordwoman in heaven.
Nah, she could be the stairs though, bro. The stairs final boss.
It makes perfect sense now, like why Zoro gets lost so easily, bro. He's just scared of stairs. Do we even have footage of Zoro going upstairs or downstairs? Because I remember in Water 7. And Water 7, yeah, he just broke his down and fucked up.
Yo, that grinded my gears, yo. I was like, yo, the stairs are right in front of you, bro. It's right in front of you. Go up there. But nah, he couldn't do it, yo. But like, yo, what was I gonna say right now? Oh my god, the stairs got in my mind, yo. I lost what I was gonna say.
Hey, hold on, I'll be back.
Alright.
Alright. But yo, I was saying, yo, Dragon though. Like, the man was, yo, people are saying, yo, like, cause he had no ship, yo. He just came and saved Sabo. So like, how did he save Sabo, yo? The man was floating on water?
I thought he did have a ship. I thought he just hopped off and Ivankov was taken over.
No, I feel like he had a ship, but I feel like when he was saving Sabo, there was no ship around where Sabo was.
This is why I'm saying I feel like he has some kind of, not literally a dragon, but I feel like he has some kind of that type of power.
I feel like, yo, I feel like it's, yeah, I see what you're saying. I feel like, I don't know, cause like, I don't know if it's, the people are saying that, I don't know if the Devil Fruit thing, I don't know, I feel like it's something to do with hockey, like crazy hockey.
Yeah,
like.
I was about to say hockey because remember that Shanks did the same thing in Marineford? How the ship showed up like 5 minutes later after Shanks saved Kobe? So I think it's a hockey thing.
Yeah, so, yo, it's Dragon, Shanks, and Brook, the 3 guys that walk on water, yo.
Oh, wait, yo. Have you noticed? I just thought of this or anything, but like Conqueror's Hockey, you know how they animated to show that it slows down time, like everyone's like shocked as soon as they get hit.
Yeah.
Stuff is so strong that he can do that to a certain radius, and like that's how he got there. It's not literally time travel, but it's like his hockey.
Yo, that's gonna make me excited for Pirate Warriors 3.
Oh my god, no! Red Lightning Aura, come on.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, Pirate Warriors 3, like, yo, Doflamingo, I gotta play with Doflamingo. Just, yo, that man is 10 feet tall.
Sabo, bro. Sabo.
Yeah, like, yo, Sabo, Doflamingo, Fujitora.
Shanks, bro, he's gonna control the world.
And yo, oh my god, the most anticipated dude, man, Caesar the Clown, yo.
Oh my
yo, that's gonna be crazy.
He needs to blow himself up.
Yo, but they need a One Piece versus game, yo. Like, I can't wait when that happens, yo. Because yo,
we do have one. Luffy's most hacked character in the game. You don't want to get Luffy?
Yo, bro, I'll play right now, yo. I might get on that J-Star's type. Actually, no, that's too much.
Yeah, I'm on the game right now. It's just that I'm not playing because then I get mad. So I'm just chilling.
Yo, fuck a lie, yo. The tournament, yo, we're facing you next, yo.
Oh,
we're facing
yeah,
you
that's
guys
right.
next.
You better watch some Gintama to get some laughs in, bro. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm not gonna lie, I've been watching a lot of Gintama, but like, yeah, I'm so happy that the chapters came out this week, you know?
Yeah,
they
came out perfectly, honestly. Like, because today I had the day off and everything, I was like, alright, everything's cool.
So now I get to watch that Gintama, yeah. Let's go. But back to One Piece.
Yeah. I'll let you open a private message about that.
Back to One Piece, yo. Yo, One Piece is greatness, man. That's all I gotta say, yo. One Piece is greatness, yo. Okay. Let me break up something. Okay. What was I gonna say this, yo? As a kid, yo, the man was going at Big Mom shits when he had no alliance. Now he's going at Shanks because he has an alliance. Hawkins is in that alliance. All I'm gonna say is, yo, Hawkins will have Yu-Gi-Oh cards, yo. The man predicted something.
No, if you look him up, he just says that he's a magician. It doesn't say like his devil fruit powers are doing it or anything. So like, I mean, I would think it's devil fruit, but what could it be?
Yeah, and like people always bring up the brown beard moment, where like I see the shadow of death on you.
Oh yeah.
And like people say that some people say it's like, oh yo, he didn't kill Brownbeard. What the hell is that, man? But I feel like, yo, you see the shadow of death, yo. It could be other meanings, yo. It could be because Law, Surgeon of Death Law. It could be because Brownbeard was pretty much at death's door and seen the shadow, but then got saved by Law. A lot of things, yo. I feel like that is not, because why would Oda make that? Like, why would, I don't know, man. It's crazy, yo. I'm not gonna lie. Yo, but like, yo, Kid Screw got 4 supernovas, yo. That's a lot of supernovas, yo. And you're like, yo, if Drake joins Luffy, Law, and Kizaru, that's 4 supernovas. That's 8 right there, yo. Oh, so that's crazy. It's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Yo, Kaido. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, yo. I'm gonna ask you guys a question right now. Akainu or Kaido? Just it doesn't matter if he's.
Bro, I already told you, bro. I'm picking Akainu over everybody, bro.
Yo.
Bro, I had Sakazuki so high, bro. Okay. That's my dude.
Okay. No, okay. Let's tally. Wait, let's tally this up.
I think Akainu, Kaido, Big Mom.
So Recon says Akainu. Who do you say, Axel? Akainu or Kaido?
I said Akainu.
Akainu. Okay, that's 2 for Akainu. Hawkeye, who do you say?
I say Kaido because he's such a big mystery, man.
Kaido. And now my pick, yo. I can't lie. I have.
Go with the red dog, bro.
3 months ago I said Akainu, but yo, I can't lie. I gotta pick Kaido right now. I gotta pick Kaido.
Kaido's a monster.
I gotta pick Kaido.
Akainu is a cocky asshole that has a broken past, and I honestly believe
chill. You're going to win on Akainu, man. Akainu's like. This is the thing is, like, I feel like this is for people that we have seen, and like not including the Gorosei and a bunch of other stuff, yo, but just like not including the Rayleigh and those guys, the Garp, not in any specific order, but my top 5 dudes that I think are the strongest, Shanks, Blackbeard, Drake, and Vic. I don't know, Akainu, Kaido, those guys are like crazy strong in my opinion.
I'm telling you, and Akainu is he looks like in his prime right now, man. The man has his chin badge.
Yo, dude, funny, yo. Shout out to her, yo.
Dude, it's all
I'm
devil
so
fruit,
hyped.
though. Like his magma is lucky to be hot enough. He's lucky to know hockey. Like I feel like if Whitebeard was actually not sick and dying all the time, I think he couldn't take it out, Akainu.
Oh yeah, I agree with you there. But Whitebeard is also the strongest man in the world.
But like, does that mean he's the strongest Yonko, or he was the strongest Yonko, or because I feel like Shanks could rival him even. Like I don't know. It's confusing power levels, man.
Yeah.
One Piece is the most like power levels is the most controversial thing because like to be honest, the only person who knows the true power levels is Oda because it's his story. Like he can pull out. You could say yo Whitebeard was strong. You could say Whitebeard is the weakest right now. We don't know because we haven't even seen like the 3 Yonkos go in even. Like so like end of story, yo. When we see every single buddy's power, everybody going in, yo. That's when everybody can put their cards down, yo, their marbles down, and pick who do they think is the strongest, yo. Shout out to CP0.
Dragon.
Wait, like who's the strongest character right now?
No, like the strongest character right now, in my opinion, yo. Arguably, I gotta. Damn, yo, why you? I should never brought this up.
No, I didn't. I was asking like, what was the thing you asked about your cards down on who's the strongest?
Oh yeah, at the end of the story. I was talking about the end of the story when we all see everyone's going in. Yo, we're gonna see Shanks, Blackbeard, Drake, and Gorosei, Superstar. We're gonna see everyone. Yo, Akainu, yo, Kong. We're gonna see everyone fight, and we're gonna finally know. Even Goldie Roger. We're gonna see his flashback. We're gonna finally rank these dudes at the end of the story and our opinions. But right now, it's basically just guessing. Right now, yo, we can just guess. Yo, that's all we can do. That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
So but I was gonna say this, yo, Big Mom, like I hate taking Big Mom out of my top 5 because I'm not gonna lie, yeah, I'm enjoying One Piece, yo. I'm gonna stop talking about this. I'm gonna enjoy One Piece for what it is, yo.
Me and Goku of Light were talking about a theory that Big Mom has an awakened devil fruit that can like warp reality in a radius, kind of like Law's Rune. And like this is his theory, so I don't steal his credit, but like that's why like the talking ship, the Candy Island, it's her awakening. Like she can do certain things, like she can change her appearance too, like what Princeton was talking about. So probably not like
straight up witchcraft, yo.
Yeah, exactly, like a witch power or some shit because she looks like it. Like it was all hinted that she could be that. Unless Oda's a troll and's gonna 180 it or something.
Yeah, just like with Kid, Big Mom, and Shanks thing. Because we all thought Big Mom, yeah.
That or Kaido. I'm like thinking, oh, maybe Kaido messed him up. That's why he's got all the marks on him. It's like, look, we're going after Shanks, a god. Okay.
Yo, but like, I think. But like, I'm gonna say this, yo. Okay. Oh wait, let me just. Like, my laptop's about to die, so I'm just put the charger in. So anyone else can talk. Okay.
I'm still thinking about that question that I thought you asked. Like, who would I put as the strongest right now? I don't know. Honestly.
Yeah, yo. Like, moments I think sometimes I think Shanks, sometimes I think Drake, and sometimes I think Blackbeard. Sometimes I just don't know, man. I just don't know, man. And people say Blackbeard's the weakest Yonko, but in my opinion, he's not the weakest Yonko.
What?
No, he will climb his way up. He'll climb his way up. He might be like unexperienced, but he's not the weakest.
Yeah, I don't think he's the weak. Yeah, I feel like he climbed his way up. Like people, this man was going at Sengoku in like after he got Whitebeard's spell fruit 1 second after it, yo. Like literally 1 second after he was going at Sengoku with the Delta Fruit. So like, give him 2 years, man. Those 2 years might be enough, yo. Like, and I'm not gonna lie, like, Blackbeard, I'm not gonna lie. I hate to bring this up, yo. I hate to bring this up, but Shanks said it best, yo. Blackbeard was hiding under Whitebeard's crew, man. He was hiding his power, and Shanks said it, those 3 scars, those ones hurt him the most, and it wasn't because he was being off guard, So I don't know, man. Like Blackbeard, Blackbeard gets underestimated, but like the man is straight, straight darkness.
First of all, shout out to Legend Mac for knowing greatness. That's number one.
Hey.
but number 2, I couldn't agree more, man. Like, I was talking to Northside about this the other night. I think that Blackbeard, after 2 years, I seriously think that he's top contender right now. I would honestly put him as top contender for one of the strongest in the series.
Let's go. Dude. Let's go. I agree. That's the greatest.
Post time skip, bro. That man is. It's
like the One Piece professors, they always come up to me saying, "Yo, Blackbeard ain't the strongest. He's the weakest, yo." Like, when I was in the Will of These Nuts, that group, when everyone thinks Blackbeard is the weakest, like I would say Blackbeard is the strongest. Nah. Blackbeard is the weakest, yo. I'm like, the man was going at Sengoku by himself. And then, Burgess was fodder at that time. Garp dealt with him easily, Garp told him to sit down.
So Garp taught that dog a new trick, bro. He's like, boy. He went like, boy, you better shut your ass down.
He's like, boy, you better shut your ass down before I give you that. No, wait. I don't want to go too much. I don't want to.
Burgess has been destroyed multiple times in the show.
Yeah, but like,
that's why. You know why I think. You know why?
Set up
right now, because Saruch is going to die, and Borges is going to get his devil fruit, man.
Yo, John, I'm telling you right now, People are hating on Burgess. Like, they're calling him a bitch because he went after Luffy when he was down. He was doing all these scumbag things. But I'm gonna say this, the man told Sabo to finish him off. And I gotta respect that,
He's a pirate, bro. He has a pirate's pride.
That's what I like, That's what I like about Blackbeard's crew, True pirates.
That's why they're the best. But what's that called? Like, to defend my point from earlier with Sakazuki, the reason why I really like Sakazuki is because to me he I don't want to say like opposite Luffy, but what I mean by that is he has that Luffy determination on the government side.
Bro.
What I mean by that is the same way that Luffy wants to become Pirate King with like everything that he has, he wants to protect like his thing. Akainu, I guarantee you, has the most determination. Yeah, to like literally carry out his justice. I'm talking about if it is the toe-on-toe battle, like Luffy versus Lucci. Akainu is going in until the very end.
Okay, Recon. Let me ask John. John wasn't here. John, can I ask a question?
Up? Yeah, go ahead.
I asked all these guys, who do you think is stronger? Just random guess. Who do you think it is? Kaido or Akainu? So I'm asking you, who do you think is stronger? Just say who it is. Who do you think it is?
Red Dog.
Yeah, I'm a little split on this one, but I'm gonna go straight with Akainu because his performance in Marineford, he showed that he can go toe to toe with Jonko, and if it wasn't like I'm sorry, he would have fucking destroyed Whitebeard if it wasn't for all those interceptions between like Marco and all these other characters. I think he would have finished Whitebeard off.
No, same thing about Whitebeard. But Whitebeard was weak and dying at the same time. It was kind of like both uneven match.
Like I can allow you saying Akainu is than Kaido, but like if it was just Akainu and Whitebeard on the same island, I'm taking Whitebeard every time. I don't give a crap. Whitebeard.
I'm a Sakazuki fanboy, and I think I might be going over to Whitebeard's side too. Whitebeard's nasty, man. Like any Whitebeard, from a prime Whitebeard, dying Whitebeard, anything Whitebeard.
That's the thing that's so crazy. Like the man, he had what was I gonna say about? Wait, he told his crew to leave because the only reason why he wasn't going all out because his power can literally shake the world, man. He was gonna destroy Marineford, yo. So if it's 1-on-1, Akainu and Whitebeard doesn't have to worry about his crewmates getting injured from his power, yo. So we can just go all out, yo. If they're on the same island, 1-on-1, yo, he doesn't care because he was afraid that his power might destroy some of his crew members. He was chilling, yo. He was chilling with his yo.
Yep.
So that's why I say Whitebeard's gonna. If it was at that time, 3 times, yo, I'm taking Whitebeard, yo.
But at the same time, yo, I don't know, man.
At the same time, we don't even know because Akainu would have gone all out too with the Awakening, yo. So yo,
like I didn't feel like anyone. Well, I think it's a well-known fact that nobody really went all out there at Marineford.
Yeah. True.
Besides the ones that really had to go all out, like Luffy and whatnot. But yeah.
Yo, Whitebeard Beppo, God, I can't talk. Brought up a good point. Like he stabbed his magma meteor, and blew it out like a birthday cake. Like, he's a savage. Like,
yeah.
Like that showcased. Like I think that right there and a few other things were showcasing that Whitebeard is
Well,
strong.
you have to remember, Oda's already said though. He already said that if Akainu was the one looking for the One Piece, he would have found it by now. The story would have ended. Yeah. It only took. It would have.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
So
year, man.
If Oda says that, then how strong are these Yonkos really? That in a year, he would have been able to, you know.
That's exactly what I was thinking, bro. Because I was like, you know what? Like 1 year finding the One Piece, he has to go through all 4 Yonkos, bro.
But that's what I was thinking too, yo. I think he meant like. The one reason why I can defend Oda for saying this, I was not when I heard this, I was like, "Yo, Oda, you're saying this?" But I was saying this, yo. Okay, you know what? If he started at the beginning, yo, Luffy got a lot of power ups still at that time. So if Akainu is already strong, so he got those power ups. Maybe that's why Oda said it. But that's like, I was not about when Oda said that. I was like, "Yo, why Oda? You're gassing Sakazuki, man. You're saying, yo, like, so like, yo, that was crazy. I'm not gonna lie, yo. That's just me.
What do you guys think of the way that Fujitora talked to Akainu like he ain't worth shit?
I loved it, bro. I loved it so much. I love both. I love both perspectives. Like going back and forth, I thought that was perfect.
Yo, in the anime, that's gonna be crazy.
Who do you agree with the most? I agree. I kind of want to agree with Akainu if it is true. The name of the Marines kind of did get defied because he decided to do his own thing.
But that's because the Marines were not they weren't the right justice. Like if they were back when Garp and Sengoku were taking over, it would have made more sense.
But you got to remember that the Marines are the good guys. Akainu during Marineford was the good guy. He was stopping fire.
But their justice isn't as good as it should be. Like they stand for good, but the stuff isn't that good. Like you're gonna say all pirates are bad, but all pirates wouldn't be heroes and save a whole town that's getting people are murdered and everything.
Yo, here's my opinion. Here's my opinion on the matter, yo. We have Fujitora. Like in the long run, what Fujitora did is the right thing in the long run. But in the short time, like, yo, people are gonna be looking at the world government like, yo, this guy bowed down. It's gonna be a lot more like the world government did lose a face, but in the long term, that was what Fujitora had to do to make the world government change, yo. Because the world government is a disgusting place. Yo. We seen it. I just watched a lot of flashback in the anime, yo. That was disgusting what they did to the Clevelands.
Oh my god, I know. That gave me the tears, man.
Yeah, me too. I was like, yo, so like,
dude,
the world government, yo, you need to change.
I ain't that far in the manga or in the.
Wow. Higher level.
I'm still in Marineford.
This man said Marineford. We've been spoiling it this whole time, yo.
Alright, what's going on? What are they talking about? What about Ace dying? What?
Who is Sabo?
Yo, don't kill me, yo. I'm not gonna lie. When my copyright's gone, yo, I'm gonna make a spoiler-free East Coast first impression, and then I'm gonna spoil everybody, yo.
Yo, that's wild, bro. That's something we can make again. Time out first impression. I spoil everybody in the manga. Yo, that's wild.
Yo, bro. I would have cried, yo. I would have been in tears.
I have the perfect video for when Dressrosa ends, like the perfect review, and it's gonna be kind of like my. Have you guys seen my live reaction to the latest chapter? To the last chapter? It's gonna be something similar to that.
I was killing me. I actually thought you were gonna be a live reaction. I didn't look at the time, so I thought it was gonna be a genuine live reaction. So I was watching it. So I'm like, this is no.
Actually, going back to because Beppo brings up a good point of what he was just saying. Like, even though I kind of understood what he was going for, because just like Donjin Zhao stated, the man who becomes Pirate King is the one with the strongest Conqueror King Haki. So is that Oda implying that Akainu's Conqueror King Haki is on the level? No. That he could become Pirate King 1 year?
Oh, that's interesting. That's very interesting. I didn't think about it. I completely forgot that.
Yo,
Shout out to Dungeon
I'm,
Chow. He looks like my grandpa too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
yo, I'm not gonna lie. I was rocking the Don Chinjao haircut for a bit. You know, it's amazing.
Bro.
Feel the breeze. But yo, I'm gonna say this, yo. This was gonna say, okay, Shiki. Do you guys think Shiki will return in the manga?
Yes, I have two theories.
I don't think
what
Shiki will
Shiki is.
return.
You
I
don't
think
want
the
him?
whole point of the movie, the New World with Shiki, I think that because Shiki won't be returning, that's why they gave us him in the movie.
See, I
But the movie is plot hole central.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
I'm
I
with
think
you
the
on
reason,
that.
like, they could have made up a brand new villain, but they gave us Shiki for a reason.
But like it was Roger, Whitebeard, and Shiki, the big three, and like the comparisons between the New Age people, like I saw a theory where it said like Law is like the Whitebeard of the era,
Yeah, I
and Luke
heard
is
that.
like the Gold Roger, and then they're gonna have
Yeah.
someone else, Kids being the
Kid.
savage Shiki of the era.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, I have a theory that Shiki's gonna lift Fishman Island to the surface, yo. With his dog fruit.
See, I think
that,
The man, yo.
honestly, I think Kaido is the remains of Shiki's crew.
Yo.
bro, you just like
Piqued my
exploded
interest.
you just exploded my brain when you said that.
Yeah, I was like,
I kind of jizzed a little, bro. Hold on.
The problem with Cheeky is that even if he does come back, you know how old he'll probably be? Like how I know age is not really that much of a factor in the One Piece world, but I mean he has to be pretty up there. So even if he does come back, he can't have that much to offer.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna lie, like I feel like Shiki's gonna fight. He's not gonna fight anyone like really. Okay, in my theory, I thought Shiki was gonna fight. The first person he's gonna fight and get defeated by Green Bull. That's my theory was. That's what I thought was gonna happen.
Green Bull. Look, we're gonna see. You know what I think is gonna happen? First of all, I think Green Bull is gonna be a female.
Let's go. Yo, that's true. Let's go. Let's go.
Because that's greatness right there. What you just said.
It's gonna be a female. We're gonna meet her, and we're not gonna know she's an admiral the whole time.
Yo,
Like a story.
that actually sounds super perfect. That sounds like something Oda would do. Like, because that's the same thing that happened in Magi. Well, I don't know if you guys have ever read Magi, but that's almost like the exact same thing that happened there. Yo, that'd be hype. Yo, if Oda does that'd be nice.
I can see like some lady, you know, like she gives her real name obviously during Wano Kuni, and she's the one escorting the Straw Hats the whole time. And at the end, like whenever they go against whoever the villain for Wano Kuni is, I can see her going ham and then revealing her real name being Green Bull.
Bruh, stop stealing Oda's scripts, yo. Stop it. My heart's exploded, yo. I'm not gonna lie, yo.
That's like taking the whole Fujitora thing to like the next level. Because remember how in the beginning of the arc, Fujitora was just an old man. Dude, yeah, I could see Oda doing that.
When I first saw him, I'm like, who's this fuckboy? Like, he always.
But yo, guys, I gotta go now.
I'm gonna end this stream in 8
Oh, yo,
minutes.
you're ending in 8 minutes? And I'm staying
Yeah,
there.
in 8 minutes.
Yeah, in 8 minutes, I'm staying, yo.
Is there any before we go back to talk about this stuff? Is there anything else y'all want to say about Skypiea?
Oh, it's my third favorite arc, man. I love this series. Or I love the arc a lot.
Yeah,
Like a lot.
I know, man.
I want to say one thing about Skypiea, yo. When Gonfo and Robin were talking, that was such greatness. Goldie Roger. There was a Goldie Roger. There's a dude named Goldie Roger. Monkey D. Luffy, yo. That connection with the Poneglyph, yo! That was crazy.
That man said Goldie.
Yes. He said D, just like my bae, Correa.
Correa.
My baby girl.
The Correa.
Correa was a beast in the prime. Watch out, bro.
Yo, 140 years old, yo. Her and Shaki are fighting it out.
I'm actually excited. I actually want to see more Suru's background. Have you seen the picture of her when she was younger?
Yo, Sue.
Bro, I
You see it?
so hard when I saw that picture.
Yo, all I heard in the 793 panels, yo, crack. She was cracking her knuckles, yo. She was ready, yo.
He actually, there's a theory that she might be the predecessor of Hancock, because there was 3 Amazons and there's one missing.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a chance, there's a theory that she might be one of them, and the only, she left and she met Garp and Sengoku were the first. I think it was in the Oro Jackson that I read this, which I actually like her character a lot. So it sounds crazy, but I'm like, I like her character so much, and I want to know more about her, so I kind of buy into that.
Yo, John, Suru?
Yeah.
Let me just tell you this, yo. Hina greater than Suru. I'm gone.
Wait, what'd you say?
I said Hina greater than Suru. I'm
I
gone.
agree. No, I agree.
You ruined
Bro,
the
so
perfect.
when are we gonna see that Hina smoker sex tape?
Yo, chill
Just
that.
look it up. Let's look it up. Trust me, it works.
No, but I do want to see more. There's a lot of the Marines that I want to know more about, like Momonga. Momonga is one of my favorite vice admirals. You know, I think the way he dealt with Hancock when he called and he stabbed himself, I'm like, bro, that's the most G shit. Yeah, that's the most G shit I've seen in One Piece. And like, that was like, bro, this guy stabbed himself. That was some Naruto shit when he stabbed himself. Not fall for her tricks.
Yo, shout out to Hard Knock Days, yo. The man was riding with the admirals, yo. And Hard Knock
Yeah,
Days.
I was just about to bring that up, bro. I was just about to bring that up. That man is a beast, bro.
Yo, like the vice admirals, yo, they gotta show like Doberman, like Oni, like the guy with the spider, the guy with the who handcuffed Marco with the hair, Onigima, what's his name? Oni something? I forgot his name.
Origumi?
Origami, yeah, that guy, yo. The vice admirals have some next level. They got a Dalmatian in there, a Zoan Dalmatian, yo. They got some next level vice admirals that they gotta show. I feel like Bastille was, I think he was lower end, yo. Kasabo ended him easily, crushed his mask.
Oh, Bastille, bro. He made Bastille look like shit.
Yo, definitely. Because I think Bastille was pretty strong, but like Sahaba just the man was just ended him, yo. No regard.
In the
Ended his
manga,
career.
I don't believe that Bastille in the manga actually cut like anything, but in the anime they made it seem like he's a decent swordsman. So
Yeah, they were like zoom. They're cutting in. He was cutting buildings in the anime. I was like, yo,
it was like
I had to
Legos,
review the
man.
chapter.
Onigamo, yeah. That was his name.
Onigamo, yeah.
White Bear Beppo wrote it in the comment section.
Yes.
I
gotta write thank
The
you.
Beppo once again, bro.
Yeah, he's bringing back yo.
And shout out to Darian too, bro. On a serious note.
Yo, come on, you can't be just shining them up because of Gintama, yo.
hey, watch out, bro. Hey, look, what? Stop giving me my secrets, bro.
My bad, I apologize.
Nah, it's okay. You're a kid fanboy. You're a good man.
Oh, okay. Arigato. Itadakimasu. Torko stream.
oh my god,
Dude, I'm actually thinking. Well, never mind.
they need to continue Toriko actually following the manga. It'd be pretty sick.
Yo, that's good.
Dude.
Yo, you see that OVA? Yo.
Bro, I love Toriko so much, man. But it saddens me. I can only relive moments in the manga. Like, I want to go back and relive Toriko versus Tamirod in the anime, yo. Like, you know how hype that'd be, bro? And I can't do it because it doesn't give me the same feeling.
The man arm flew.
Actually, if there's two games that I want the most, it'll be a Toriko game, like kind of like Pirate Warriors, but a little bit gaggy, like funnier. And then the other one will be a Kuroko no Basket game.
Oh, I'd buy that in an instant. Yo, I'm using Almina and Kisei all day, bro.
Yo, Midamura, yo, I'm taking full court threes.
Bro, 3-pointers, bro. Nah, bro, Iomi from the
Almini, yo, greatness.
This nigga made a fucking. He fell and he just switches over and tosses the ball. I'm like, bro, you gotta chill with that shit, bro. Like,
Yo, but if Kisei is the perfect copy, yo, that's stamina, man. It's over, bro. Yo, that's the victory burst. That's the victory burst. Yo, Kisei's going in.
it was between that and when Iomi he slapped the ball away and he just made it into a basket. I'm like, bro, how the fuck you slap a ball to get off? Like.
Yo, you know how insane that'd be in the game? Like, Almina goes in the zone.
That's still my favorite scene. I mean, I'm still in season 2. I just finished season 2. I'm about to get into 3. But my favorite part, it's the one where Iomi and Kagami start going ham, and you see the electricity in their eyes.
Yeah, that was hype. That was hype, bro.
To me, that was better than any Dragon Ball Z fight. I like real talk. Like,
Get out of here.
oh man, we got completely off subject though. Like a one. Yeah. I might do a Kuroko no Basket live stream once I finish season 3.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
You know, I was just thinking about it, you guys were talking, like, I'd be sick to have a Tokyo Ghoul game. Because if you think about it, I don't know if any of you, I don't want to spoil anything, but like the end of season 2, how it was kind of chaotic and kind of like a war.
Yeah.
You could have that in story mode, kind of like One Piece, or like, but like make it more like the Naruto.
That'd be a good idea.
That'd be
Yo,
sick.
Well, I remember a long time ago. I was like, you kind of have the same thing with Parasite though, with
the max.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you can kind of have the same. You can argue and say
Recon.
Parasite, where you get rid of other ones.
Recon.
Yeah.
Hawkeye just put out a sick, the max of review. Yo, check it out, yo. It's great,
bro. On the best anime in 2014, bro.
Is it really sick? Like I just put my heart into it. I was like, dude, I woke up and I'm like, I need to do this review. I watched it like last week and I still love it.
It was greatness, yo. I love the review, man.
No, it's a Parasite video, man. Like I gotta watch it now, bro.
Yo, you're the Parasite spokesperson and the Guitar spokesperson. Yo, you got a lot of spokesperson things, yo. I'm not gonna lie, yo.
I
Thank you,
do
sir.
a lot more
Appreciate it.
reviews and
You're welcome.
I need to do more rants. I feel like I was gonna go out on people, like not like to be mean, but like about people shitting on Fairy Tail at one point during the week when I uploaded the first like chapter of Fairy Tail. I'm like, you got half the people saying, oh yeah, I like that part. Other people are like Shitty Tail, just liking the video just because they don't like the anime itself. Like
I learned that Fairy Tail is one of those where people don't like. I learned that the people that don't like Fairy Tail are people that don't watch it. They just see like they skim through it. I used to be one of those people. I used to like. I didn't shit on it. I was just like, oh wow, this sucks. And then I sat down and watched it, and now I'm like, yo, Natsu, it's fucking hype.
Dude, it's kind of like the Dragon Ball, like One Piece. Like you have to binge watch a whole bunch of them. Like it's a shonen. Like it progresses through fights. Like
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, yo. I didn't even know that people were like, I was marathoning through Fairy Tail until I hit like Tortoise, and I didn't even know like people are hating on. I'm not gonna lie, Grand Magic Games is not the best, so people are hating on Grand Magic Games.
Oh yeah.
So when people saw those videos.
Too.
Yeah,
I hate
I'm
that
not gonna lie.
too, bro.
Naruto was next level. I'm like, what the hell's happening? But like, when you're marathoning it, you can go through it easily. You have patience. You can go through arcs. But I gotta go, guys. Yo. All
right, man.
I don't understand how people can't like Fairy Tail, dude. When you got Ursa walking around and shit.
I agree. I agree there. I agree there.
That's the reason why people think it's like.
I mean, there are moments where you're like, really? A lot of times they do get better. I mean, it's not perfect, but at least you get something out of it.
Yeah,
well,
like
the fan service is big, obviously.
It's a joke though. Like people gotta understand that it's not serious because then later, 2 seconds later, it'll be like Natsu decking somebody in the face. So it's not. It's a fun anime, not to be taken seriously.
But then those are the same people who love the scene with Bulma and Master Roshi in Dragon Ball, though.
Okay, you go too far there.
No, it's the same. No. I'm saying the same people complaining about that are the same people that like the scene with Bulma and Master Roshi. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. It's. I don't understand people. They'll say like it's all fan service, it's not much plot and all this. But if you actually sit down and read it, like mostly the manga is really good right now. There's a lot of plot, and people are like it's ripping off other animes, but it's not ripping. It's not literally taking characters and putting them in. It's like maybe some of the characters look similar, but the plot is not the same. It's its own thing.
Yeah, it's pretty original when it comes to plot. They always work something else around.
I actually like how the show it focuses on other characters too, apart from just like Natsu and stuff like that. I think that's one of my favorite things.
The only thing I dislike is something, really minor things, like say when they fought Hades. Hades literally brought them on the ship where his weakness was. Like, why would he do that? Logically, he could fight them off the ship. Little things like that like bug me, but I'm not gonna hate the show over it.
Yeah, exactly. There's bugs in like every show you watch, like, but I'm not gonna go out on it because of some few minor things. Like, I still had fun watching it. I'm the type of guy that likes all these hand-to-hand combat fights.
It gets me hype. Yeah, sure. It's not perfect, but what anime is, just take it for what it is.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Hawkeye, have you seen Seven Deadly Sins?
No, I was gonna start watching it, but I didn't.
Oh my god, dude! There's a fight between two characters, Meliodas and Bond.
yo,
Bro, that fight to me, like, it was one of those fights that I had to rewatch over to understand what was going on.
Is it epic shit? Like, is it good action?
Oh my god, dude! Imagine the most OP characters in the world, and literally some of the most OP characters on Shonen that you can think of.
Oh damn, dude!
Battle, yeah.
I love people who have lightning powers. Like, that's just crazy.
Oh,
Like,
then
Laxus.
you're gonna love my boy Gil Thunder.
oh yeah, you fuck you. Yes,
Yo,
dude, I
guys,
have to catch back up to Taizai, man. I really do.
All right, I'm gonna end the broadcast right here.
Actually, Tyler, were you the one that told me about it, right?
Yeah, I was the one who told you about it.
All right. I won't interrupt you anymore. I know you're trying to end it, so.